Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of ColdIron here on Dork Tales. I hope you're doing well today as we head back into the town of Stark Springs to see what our cast is up to in the wake of a little explosion, just a little tiny explosion. I am your Dungeon Master Kelly, are you seeing him? And I am very excited to be back here again with this lovely cavalcade of characters that I have around me. Why don't we go ahead and meet them right now? Let's go ahead and start with Caitlan. Hey Caitlan.
Hey. Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and I completely forgot that a whole ass building blew up last episode.
Not a whole building.
When did that happen? Or the room, anyways.
You know, something blew up.
Yep, and that's where we ended, and I totally forgot. Well, hey, tonight I'll be playing Zoe, the Warforged Paladin Oath of the Peacemaker. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my tummy kicking in. Engage.
Engage. Steel tummy. All right. Speaking of engaging people, there we go. It's Robin.
Hi, yes, I'm Robin, and I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I am playing our greenest, our meanest goblin, gadgetsmith, artificer, inventor, Trixxi Blastemoff, who is blasting off again, I guess. Thankfully, I am not close to ground zero. I'm at the, side of the room because Trixxi was looking at that safe. So I'm not directly in the immediate blast zone, but this is not going to go well, I fear.
It's going to go fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. Speaking of fine, down beneath you, we've got Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I play Belle St. Clair, our Tabaxi Warlock. Yeah, just call us Team Arson Part 2.
Oh, you're at least part like 3 or 4 at this point. It seems to be like one of this channel's primary things is blowing people up and things up. It's wild. But welcome. Good to have you back. Also good to have back is Jen. Jen, I see your face this time.
Yay! You saw my face last time. They see my face this time.
Oh, that's true.
But hi, I'm Jen. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Yuruma Rai, or Rai, our merchant, who's definitely not a secret monk who just did a bunch of monk things, and now, yeah, it's fine.
You're not a monk at all. That's just how all merchants are with shoplifters. And finally, speaking of shoplifters, it's hey Kat, how's it going?
Hey everybody, my name's Kat and I use she, her pronouns. And you know who was close to the explosion? One of the members of the interrogation party. It's Tally, who also uses she, her pronouns. She is our lovely, psychotic, definitely not emotionally traumatized, Seraphim Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
And if you don't know what any of those words mean, don't worry, neither do I. Folks, we're going to be hopping into game in just a sec. Before we do, I have a couple of things to tell you. First of all, we also need to remind you that there are 2 other NPCs that are with you right now. One is Mayakel, the young child with all sorts of strange magical abilities we're discovering. And did you know Theron is here? We've decided that between episodes, Theron... Yeah, I know. Theron has the ability... Theron has advantage on all stealth rolls, apparently, because it's impossible to remember where he is at any given time.
2 episodes
he is everywhere and anywhere all at once.
Theron, he's
always in leather.
Yeah.
He's always in leather. And wouldn't you want to be as well? All right. So, folks, the other thing I have to tell you is that this episode is brought to you by Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is our sponsor. They are fantastic. If you need some dice, go to bookwyrmgames.com today and use code DORKTALES to save 15%. They have kept us on the air for over 2 years now, so that's a lot of dice that you should be buying if you like our programming. But that's not the only dice that we have to talk about today, because besides being sponsored by Bookwyrm Games, I am really happy to announce that we have a partnership with them to create our own Dork Tales dice. That's right. So go ahead and use that code over there that you are going to see in our chat or down below if you are watching this later on YouTube. Go sign up to be notified for the Dork Tales Dice Backer Kit launch on April 21st. We've got dice for D10 sets. We've got more D&D sets. We've got some ELO specific sets in mind, as well as 3D printable familiars, metal coins. I think dice bags. Dice bags are on the menu, right? So are... You know, I'm trying to convince Michael, he's in the chat right now, to do a 3D printed Lich Hand so that you can smack your DM with it.
We have dice bags coming. We have enamel pin coming. We have the 3D familiars. We have other things that we are going to potentially unlock that are options as well. Even potentially the idea of a cast photo of all of our art that we own, signed by the characters, might be a stretch goal to be unlocked.
That could be a
things
stretch
like
goal.
that.
Oh, that's cute.
So yes.
What about a cosplay swimsuit calendar of the characters? No, probably not.
Stretch goal.
Stretch goals.
Stretch goals.
We have to pay for the art for that.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
stretch
Yeah,
for the
that's
funding
a-
for the art for that one.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean,
if we
cosplay.
hit a the cosplay would be stretch goal. But I mean, if we did like a character bathing suit calendar, I mean, we could do that as a regular stretch goal and just have the unlock be how much the art would cost.
I mean, we've already got one.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. My hack Photoshop job of
Good.
it's so good of
It was
Zoe
my
and
love
her,
screen for
in
so
her
long.
And I mean, one of the other outfits that Manilyn and I did with Tally that was an option was actually a bikini. So I could do the same with Asen, because we also did a bikini one of Asen, but then decided on not that. But
it's pretty
it
good.
does exist.
So go ahead and sign up today. Robin's been working really hard on making this happen, and so is Michael over at Bookwyrm. They have been killing themselves trying to make these dice the best dice possible. They're going to roll so well for you that you're going to be like, wow, this feels like cheating, but it's not, because they're not microwaved. That's how we do our dice over here. But like, seriously, go check out the backer kit. It's not a Kickstarter. I keep saying Kickstarter in my head. I keep ruining things. But go check out the backer kit. It is fantastic, because it's our first to ever one. Like, we've never done anything like this before, and we would like to do more stuff like this in the future, because you're worth it. And so are we.
Yeah,
I'm on the
been
list.
working with.
You should be too.
Yeah. I've been working on Michael with finalizing the coin for the Dork Tales dice, or the coin for the thing. So the coin is done, and there might be some references that fans will be able to pick up from the coin. So a lot of time and effort being put
That's
into
true.
this. Love.
It's a lot of love. Speaking of love, I think it's time for us to get into the thing we love doing, which is playing role-playing games and wearing cowboy hats. All right, so folks, welcome to ColdIron. Yeehaw and Yeeclaw. Let me tell you what happened last episode. Last episode, the characters went and they hung out, they went shopping, and then they went to investigate Mara's apartment, the missing tiefling that they were hired to retrieve by Acario Maravek, a noble from the nation of Emrys and first legate of Drace. Now, in the town of Stark Springs, which is kind of a lumber town mixed with a hot springs town, they went and checked out Mara's apartment, and in doing so discovered that Mara's apartment was being raided by some elven secret police. They, rather than hide from them, they engaged with them and led to a large brawl that definitely was a lot easier for you guys than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to have to step up my game. And at the end of it, you managed to capture the head of them, their commander, and proceeded to interrogate him, only to discover that he had some type of communication crystal that linked him to the head of the elven secret police of Drace, a man named Luthus, who you had encountered before, or at least had encountered his agents before. As you had a bit of a discussion and proceeded to snark at him relentlessly, he got sick and tired of it and said a command word that activated a hidden brand on his agent, causing it to detonate. And that's where our episode ended. Now, before we hop into game, does anybody have any questions, comments? I don't care about your concerns this episode.
I will reiterate that I was meditating behind the guy, so no one saw my face.
You were meditating behind a lead shield. Understood.
I was
meditating
actively antagonizing the.
in the Indiana Jones refrigerator.
Yeah. All right. So let's do a quick warp test. Now let's drink some water.
Warb. You were warbing.
And let's begin ColdIron here on Dork Tales. The connection with Luthus severs as he says a single word. There is a sudden flash of light, and you will hear from across the room, you will hear the voice of Theron yelling out to you, "Zoe, the window!" Zoe, if you would like to make me a dexterity save.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, let's try. This clunker. Oh, I think I have. Oh, dex save.
Dex save.
Stealth, I have disadvantage. Ka-chow! I rolled a 16, so let's see.
16?
17.
17. You have determination as well?
Yeah, dirty 20. I'm just
Okay.
wondering, do I have Taliina'a yet? Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do.
My
So
charisma modifier, so I don't need to. That would
Okay.
be 21 anyways. without
21,
the
all right.
determination.
Glancing down from where you are standing, looming over this man who is tied up and bound to a chair. He is unconscious from what, or perhaps dead, from where Theron stabbed him in the throat and he was bleeding out while you were having the snark off, or well, you weren't, but Tally was. And as he slumps forward, his body begins to glow, and you can see that this mark just underneath his shirt is glowing so brightly that it burns through the cloth of his cloak and of his armor. You can see that his limp body begins to glow along the veins and capillaries beneath his pale drow flesh. It's a momentary notice. It is just a second of you noticing this and seeing it as Theron calls your attention to it and yells, "Window, what do you do?"
Shit. I'm going to try to run out the window. Jump out the window. But I'm going to try to drag the boy with me.
You're going to try to jump out the window?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not? I think so.
It's up to you.
How high are we?
You are
tall
on
is
the
this?
second floor.
Oh, that's fine. I won't die.
Okay, so you're jumping out the window. Understood.
Yep.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but all right.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I figured you were going to throw the guy out the window.
Oh.
See,
that's
what
probably a
you
better
should have
idea.
what you should have had Caitlan do is roll an insight check to figure out what Theron was trying to say, because I feel like that is
okay, we run.
100% the great reaction from Zoe misinterpreting from Theron.
Yeah, that's great.
Also, I'm just gonna
Should-
refresh because
I
I can't click anything on my my video.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
sure.
just gonna
Go ahead and do that.
refresh.
I also was interpreting jump out the window. So
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he would have
That
told
is
everybody
also
that.
what I took from it.
That's fair. Yeah, I didn't know why he
Maybe
was singling me out, but I was like,
throw
okay.
him out the window. I
Yeah,
was like, just eat the dude. Then everybody's safe.
just eat the dude. You know what? In that case, that's a good idea. So, Zoe, why don't you make me an insight check before you jump out the window?
Before I eat myself out the window? Okay.
Weep.
save myself.
Oh my god,
Goodbye.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah. So
So-
you start to plan to jump out the window, and you're like, "Oh, the window!" And you're like, "Wait, there's
Hold
a
on.
quicker way."
And solve the problem. That's a great idea.
Throw the guy onto hopefully no one underneath.
Yeah, just throw
Just
the
pull
elf
Scarlet
nade.
Witch. Very good, very good.
So you could
Reverse Scarlet Witch.
reverse Scarlet Witch. Yeah. If you can choose what to do. I don't care what you do at this
All right.
point. Like, are you jumping out the window, or are you going to kick him out the window? Either
No,
way.
I'll throw him out the window.
Okay, then make me an athletics
This
check.
way is quicker. Beep. Yes. Pachow. Wow. Okay, so I understand what to do. Can I do it? No, but I will use my determination this time.
All right.
To make it an 11.
Well, that's still going to help. So just doing it.
Okay.
All right. So everybody else who is here, what I'm going to do is I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody in the room as there's a shattering as Zoe pitches forward, grabs the corpse and hurls him out the window, smashing through it.
Are they
smashing
making it
through the
when
window.
we're in this position? It is relevant.
Yes.
Or when I was back there. Because in this position, everybody except Theron gets +4. Because they're within my aura.
That's fine. That is
Perfect.
life. What I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to give everybody who is immediately touching a wall a +4 on this check. Because of the way it works.
I have to do it too.
Yes. Zoe, you will not have this bonus because you're in front of a window.
That is very fair. But I still get my own.
All right. So,
So that's +4 from Zoe and +4 from being next to a wall.
Yes.
From next to a
So
wall.
+8. Yep.
So that's a 32 for me.
Yeah, buddy.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be impressed because I'm like I got 28 and I know you're a monk, so you're like this is gonna be great.
I'm at 27.
Okay.
I'm a 13.
I'm not
13?
touching a wall.
My
so I only
dice
get
aren't liking me
+4.
anymore.
Okay, what'd you get?
Seffi, what did I do?
The DC was 19.
Oop. That's okay.
Did anybody fail?
I did.
Okay, so Zoe, that is going to, thankfully, the body is outside, so you're only going to take half of this to begin with.
Okie dokie.
Okay, damn, son. Okay, so Zoe, you are going to take half of 29 force damage.
Oh,
So you're going to take 14 force damage. Everyone else in the room, except for Theron, is going to take 7 points of force damage. As the detonation shatters the windows, and go ahead and give me a strength roll, everybody, just a strength check, a strength save, just to see if you are pitched to the ground.
If I'm sitting meditating, then yeah.
Then you'll have advantage on this to not be knocked over, basically.
8.
8 as well.
16.
Well, I did roll an 8, but it's actually a 7.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh wait, but everyone gets +4 because it's a save.
Oh right, so
Hey.
12.
Oh, do you?
12?
12.
Yeah, and every
Well,
save, every save.
That's not enough, but still.
Jesus Christ, 27.
27. So just
I'm sitting down, guys.
I feel like Rye's hat gets knocked around like but 360 degrees so that it just lands slightly akimbo like Michael, Zoe, and Rye are not knocked over while the other 4 of you Trixxi, Tally, Belle, and Theron are all knocked to the ground by the sound and shock of the explosion ripping through the side of the building. You're going to see bits of the stucco and drywall rip. Some of the wood on the side of the wall is going to just be pitted with shrapnel. And the shrapnel is bleeding. Bits of bone and debris pepper the sides of the wall. What do you do? There's a ringing sound in all of your ears.
Trixie's immediately going to look out the window to see what, like, if there's anyone outside that needs immediate aid, and she'll be like trying to leap down if possible.
Glancing out into the alleyway, you're going to see that you were actually lucky for a change. It's simply an alleyway outside, and there was no one there at the moment. However, the sight in the alleyway is grisly indeed. You can see the body that you had just hurled out, or that was just hurled out, has been completely turned inside out. The ringing in your ears grows as you rush to the window, and I want you, Trixxi, and you alone, to please give me a wisdom save from the force of that explosion.
Uh-huh. I'm sure this is totally fine. I'm sure this is fine. I'm totally not scared. That's gonna be a 6.
+4.
10.
Yeah. You are going to be a bit shaken by this, but you are actually not going to have the frightened condition.
Nice.
So, we should probably go.
That is probably the best course of
Let's-
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Who seems really hurt?
Michael is going to stand up and try to pop his ears with his thumb. Ow! That was so fucking loud!
yeah, the
Oh, well, I'm glad to see you're
guards.
unharmed.
The guard here's actually pretty good, so we should go.
Belle's gonna immediately look at the desktop first to see if there's anything that maybe could be better hidden that we can come back for.
Well, you can see that Trixxi there was a safe that she was looking through.
Was there any other papers out that these guys had gotten to that seem, at a quick glance, might be...
Make me an
useful
investigation check. And what's...
You know what?
Does
We're
anybody
not
have a
likely
passive
to get away
perception
from
above
guards.
15?
Yes, it's 23.
Perfect. You are going to smell...
Monk.
You are going to smell... Well, I mean, you're going to smell blood, to be honest. But you're going to hear a slight squeaking noise. Like the sound of a wet hand dragged over wood. And as you glance up, as Belle is shuffling through the papers on the side of the desk, you're going to see that on the other side of that desk is that strange drow man that had been traveling with you. He leans against the wall with one hand, his other hand clutching near his navel. Drow always look ashen and pale, but this one looks a bit more so. Is everyone... Oh. And that's when
we
you...
have a casualty. She'll stand up and rush over to him.
Rushing over to him, you can gather what you see to be part of a forearm bone jutting out of his stomach.
Is anyone a cleric?
I'm not a cleric, but I could probably help. She'll run over to Theron and,
He's gained an arm.
I'm gonna do the thing that they tell you never to do, but I'm gonna take it out and slap my hand on it.
Sounds good.
And
You rip it
slap
out and
him
he's...
with the lay on hands. Yep, sucks, but don't want to heal around it.
All right, slapping your hand down, you are going to feel the magic of your lay on hands
How much do I
begin
still have?
to
Oh, not a lot.
seal the wound over. How much are you healing him?
I'll give him 15.
Okay, that's actually a sizable amount. Nobody else, just me. Figures. I was even the furthest away. That doesn't make any sense.
You're a little malnourished.
Well, and your leather didn't exactly cover it everywhere on you.
You think I'd be harder to hit?
Oh, we should
Belle.
really be getting going.
Belle, what did you get on your roll to search?
22.
22. Searching the desk, you are going to... Now, Trixxi, did you pocket everything that you had found?
Only the vial of mercury, the contact poison, but she would have left the photo of Mara, because that's all you had me find there with that when I did
Sounds good.
took the 10 minutes to find was the mercury in the photo.
Sounds good. Okay, so you're going to be able to see all of that. Let me remind you what those are. Looking around atop the desk, you are going to see, Belle, that there are a number of items there that are going to immediately drag your attention to them. For one, there are a few vials and drawers. It looks like mostly empty vials, reagents, some very basic alchemical supplies. Nothing particularly noteworthy, except you are going to find that there is one potion of Cure Light Wounds inside of there. You'll recognize it immediately. Also, it has a little label on the side in very, very neat Emeresian common script. Because she's an Imperial alchemist, and they label their potions. It's safety 101 in the lab, really. Besides that, you are going to notice that atop the desk are a number of maps, as well as, if you check through the drawers, are going to find that there is a small journal that is hidden away underneath a false bottom in the, what would be, I think we think of it like as like a keyboard desk, you know, but more like just like a writing extension built into the desk. There is a false bottom on that has been installed, where you'll find a small leather-bound notebook about the size of your palm, more of a pocketbook than anything. Besides that, you'll see that there are two other things with that roll that you are going to be able to find. The first of which is going to be a portraiture, framed, a pair of girls smiling at the camera, one of which you are going to recognize as the girl Mara, who you have seen in the images that you were provided by Akario Maravek. However, you are not 100% certain who the other person is at first glance. If you're taking a minute to look at it at all, to see if it's worth keeping, you may go ahead and make me a history roll.
No, I'm literally trying to just glance over stuff to see if there's anything about what we were looking for and like where she might be. To make sure that we have that information before this area potentially gets tossed by authorities or thieves.
Sounds good. And then the last thing that you are going to find as you are looking around is in one of the drawers, you will find a couple of like little shot glasses, like little metal stacking shot glasses, and a bottle of something that's going to make your tail twitch. It's a bottle of Agravoli. Agravoli is Emeresian sardine wine. It is particularly noxious and very popular among elites, and it's kind of the Jägermeister crowd. You know, it tastes awful, which means that it's cool. A lot of old men drink this, and Tabaxi go absolutely apeshit for it. It is wine that is very, very strong and fortified with small, dried sardines at the bottom of it, like tequila worms. It has a particularly fishy flavor to it, and is a very salty wine. But it definitely is going to make your tail twitch. Let me know if you're grabbing any of that stuff. And is anyone else grabbing anything, searching the room?
I think I'm going to take a look around. I'm not expecting to find anything, but once Theron's being cared for, then I'll take a look.
That sounds good. All right. You can go ahead and make me that investigation roll as well. Across the room, Michael is going to start grabbing all of his crap.
I got an 8, but I'm looking for like specific stuff of like anything Mara and I talked about, anything secret of that nature. I'm not expecting to find anything though with that 8.
With that 8, you're going to kind of look around. You're going to see that there is a hidden compartment that Trixxi was searching around the bed that's open now. I'm assuming that Trixxi didn't seal it back up. So yeah, you can walk across and seal that real quick. It's about kind of just by the baseboard of the bed over on the right-hand side. So easy enough to seal up. Anybody else doing anything besides trying to get out of here? Perfect. All right, so grabbing everything that you can, do you head out toward the street?
Yeah, but I would take...
Do I know any other way out of here?
You could try the back door of this building, or potentially you could try the window.
Well, no. I'll suggest we go out the back just to be sure.
I think that's a good idea.
You hit the ground. Well, you hit the stairs, rushing down past the number of people that have started to gather in the hallway to see what the ruckus was. First, the sound of gunfire, then the explosion just outside of the building. They see all of you a bit worse from wear, the shock of the explosion having at the very least painted you with debris and staining you with the heat of battle. You rush toward the back door, pushing past people. The furbog housekeeper keeps a sharp eye on you all as you rush out. And as you do, you hear the sound of thunder overhead. A rainstorm is coming into town. And as you punch out the back door, you realize that the storm may already be here. For instead of opening directly to an alley, as you punch out the back door, you are going to see not one, not two, but 5 individuals standing outside dressed in the garb of the town guard. One of which is wearing a long, broad-brimmed hat, a flat kind, like the kind we would see on like a Mountie or a park ranger. He swoops it off and takes a step forward. The man is pale. To call him a man is a bit of a stretch, to be honest. He is almost completely agender to look at him. His skin is a pale, peachy yellow. His nose is almost completely flat against the side of his face, open only for a small tent to allow for those nostrils to bring in a quick breath of air. His eyes are large, too large for his skull almost, and almond-shaped. And his mouth is a simple, lipless, horizontal slash. Rye, you recognize this individual. This is the captain of the town guard and militia, as it were. A man named Dork. The rest of the town guard have crossbows at their sides and are holding halberds. Well, look what we have here. A couple of outsiders causing problems and accosting our fine merchants, he says, looking at you, Rye.
Are you here about the gunfire? We were just up there and ran out.
Yes, I think that it would be best if we went and investigated things. It looks like you were caught in a bit of the blast. Unfortunate. Are any of you badly hurt?
No, thankfully enough, we made it out. One of us was injured a little bit, but...
He was the worst hurt. I stabilized him for now. She'll kind of push Theron forward a little bit.
Oh,
Hands on
good.
Her hands on his shoulders.
Well, we should probably get you patched up. You're newcomers to the town, aren't you? Except for... the little street rat. He looks down at Michael, who glares up from behind Trixxi. I guess kind of over Trixxi. He's still much taller than her. I think it would be best if we got you patched up back at the militia station. My men will take care of the site. Which room is it? I'm guessing the one with all of the broken windows.
You would be correct.
Probably. Luckily, we weren't too close.
Make me a deception roll, please.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
That is a 19. I will use my determination.
Ooh, fancy. He's gonna eye you, kind of like he doesn't know. Damn, you actually did really well on that. He gives you a look over. Well, be that as it may, I think it would be best if you came with me. I'd love a statement about what happened. Come. I won't take no for an answer.
Zoe's going to keep her unable to lie mouth shut as this is going on.
Belle is inching
Of
up
course,
to
we'd be happy to give you statements about.
Callie, just to keep her from running her mouth potentially.
What was that? Sorry, Christine?
Belle is inching over to Tally to be able to step on her foot, elbow her, pinch her, whatever needed to keep her mouth shut and not make the situation worse. She's also biting her own tongue throughout this, but
We're both so good. Well, if you
We'd be happy
insist,
to-
I guess.
Yeah, well, who are we to say no to the god
Yeah.
of the city? You're just doing your job. We'd be
Yeah.
happy to do. We don't
Happy
have
to
much
help.
to tell, but as we will describe as what we saw, and if it helps get you to catch the bad guys, more than happy to help. We just are new in town and bumped into Rye here, and this little kid is giving us a bit of a tour.
I wouldn't let him fool you. He's not just a child, he's a troublemaker. Was he the one that
Oh,
set
I
off the
know.
explosive?
Absolutely
No, he was
not.
with us.
He was with
He
us.
was with us. We knew he was and we know he's a troublemaker, and trying to convince him to, maybe set his mind on the straight and narrow a little bit, to teaching him, a good job. He's knowledgeable of the town, so.
We opted to actually hire him to be a tour guide. As for the explosion, we weren't around, so we don't know how it started or who started it.
Heinrich, Bob, go inside, see what you can get. Cisco, check the alleyway. 3 of them depart, leaving you there with the other 3, including Doc. Well, I think they can handle it. Why don't the 10 of us just make our way back toward the station? We can get you patched up, take your statements, and you can be on your merry way.
Perfect.
That
Sounds
would be
like a good
amazing.
idea. Lead the way.
Cream pie? Trixie's gonna hold out a cream pie from her bag.
I'm afraid I don't eat anything that could give me a lactose intolerance. I'm very intolerant of lactose.
That's
That is
They're
relatively
delicious.
common, actually, so not surprising.
The walk back to the militia hall is not particularly long. It takes about 5 minutes of hobbling. The guards that are traveling with him, Biggs and Wedge, as their badges say, do not give you any aid. They merely watch you, keeping their halberds at their side, a little lazily trying to watch for some of Doc's reactions.
Can Trixie's gonna try and offer them cream pies, suggestively.
Oh, yes, you may. Yes, you may. God, I rolled 2 nat 20s for whether or not they take them. So Biggs and Wedge, go ahead and make me persuasion rolls with advantage to make friends.
Persuasion, perfect. Enhance.
Enhance.
There we go. Okay, so do you want me to do one for each or both of them together?
Do one together.
One together? I do love taking 2 at once. That's gonna be a 24.
Oh my god. Actually, these are from Big Joe's, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Big Joe's makes the best cream pies. Oh
know.
god, I'm always stuffed after I go there.
Right, it's Big Joe. Just he fills you right up.
Yeah, all the way to the brim. Of course, then I can't sit down the next day because I'm lactose intolerant too, but it's worth it.
Oh no! Oh, it truly is worth it. The pain is truly worth the pleasure. Oh, you've got just a little bit. You got like some spilling out on the corners there. Yeah,
over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome.
That'll be all, Biggs, Wedge, Doc says as you arrive at the humble building that is the Militia Hall. Now, the Militia Hall is more or less a glorified jail with a couple of locker rooms and a general office area. It's a single-floor building of old wood with a brick base that dominates the area, kind of in the middle of a square, over by where one of the rivers bisects the town. He opens the door and lets you inside. There aren't many seats inside of here. You're more than welcome to help yourself to one of the benches inside of the cell. Probably would be best to put your drow friend there to rest. Can I get you anything to drink?
Can I insight check him?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I don't require sustenance.
That's an 18.
18. He's not going to lock you in. He's just being a dickhead.
Okay.
He's trying to get under your skin and make you uneasy.
Okay. Great. Belle is good at being just an arsehole in return at times. While still perfectly polite.
He slicks his thin, pale hair back and goes and sits at one of the desks. Gestures to a couple of old wooden chairs. Now, lay the drow down inside of there, and for the rest of you, are you looking for some type of, Come, I have curatives over here.
I'm looking for some type of what now?
I think he said come.
That's what I heard.
Come over here.
And Ross said no. Sorry.
I can see that we're a mature lot coming into my town. Now,
Oh, is it a town of you the mayor? I think of the chef.
I wouldn't put it by one of your stature to not be able to tell the difference between those of greater station. Perhaps you should sit down and we can discuss things and I can illuminate you.
Sounds good.
Belle
Do you find
will
it's...
flip one of the chairs, straddle it, sit down and go, all right.
Breaker
So
pose.
illuminate me.
Let's illuminate.
Do you find it strange traveling with one like her? I've never had a good experience with a goblin. They've always been the type to steal.
Oh,
And
And
maim.
the only thing Trixxi steals is hearts.
truth.
Out of still beating
Been a
chests.
valuable asset to our team.
No, I mean
We
like
haven't asked you to do that
metaphorically.
yet, but that would be a very useful trick.
It would be a
Especially
useful
for an
trick.
adventuring party.
Otherwise, I mean, she doesn't steal anything. She does overpay for baked goods sometimes, but that's about it.
A goblin that
they're
pays for
worth it.
things. That is very strange to me.
Every time.
I would say you probably
I believe
hasn't
that's
met
very
very many
racist
then.
of you. That's not very nice. You can't just paint all of one type of humanoids with one brush.
I'm sure that you'll find it's very impossible for me to be racist. And he's going to lean forward and his skin is going to shiver. And a second later, you are going to be looking at a rather like that similar kind of like narrow, beady-eyed look coming out of a goblin leaning across the table.
No, just because you can take an appearance of another humanoid doesn't mean that you are that type of humanoid and therefore cannot be racist.
Make me a persuasion roll to stop
Okay.
systemic racism.
Cool. Well, really, racism doesn't matter
Ciao.
what you are.
Oh, that's not
What?
great.
No.
How you
What'd you
treat
get?
somebody.
15.
Hmm.
My
The
logic
goblin
is
in front of
sound.
you.
Well, you're something very much more attractive. Better than that pale kind of skin and that thinning hair that you have there. You're much more.
Now who's being racist? That's my normal form.
I wasn't being racist. I
she
was just
wasn't-
saying your skin is pale and your hair's thinning.
Sometimes we
So
don't find
there's a
people
difference.
attractive.
Insulting somebody is insulting, but
Not
basing
racist.
that all of a type of creature is something based on one thing is racist.
Then perhaps I will allow myself to be corrected. And he's going to lean back and shift back into his
We're
normal
off to a
form.
great start then. So, what did you need from us?
Let me guess, judging by the one in the alleyway, that was Elven Special Forces, meaning that they encountered ones like you. Given that your weapons have recently been fired and you're covered in gore, I'm assuming that you were the ones who were there. It's just the bunch of us inside of this room right now. You have no reason to lie to me. I couldn't stop you from leaving this room if I wanted to.
That is true. What do you need from us?
If they were Elven Special Forces, I have a feeling that they were from Iron Nalore, which means that they were operating inside of Stark Springs without legal or, let's say extrajudicial. God, can Kelly say it?
No one
were-
can say it.
Yeah.
They were up. It's like that
Extrajudicial?
Dana care.
Extrajudicial.
They were operating
Judicial.
inside of Stark
Judicial?
Springs. Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
That's
that
what we
one.
done.
No, sorry. Trying to help.
They were operating inside of Stark Springs in an extrajudicial manner, meaning that their death doesn't really bother me. However, the property damage that occurred because of that did. Which is your fault.
There would have been more property damage had I not logged them.
There it is.
So, I would argue that it's mainly their fault, considering
Yeah, they're the one that.
they were there and apparently attacking and causing issues.
I'll be sure to shovel them into the jail cell then.
I mean, they're the ones who exploded.
Maybe need a shovel.
They attacked innocent bystanders.
Perhaps they attacked you, Miss Rye, but the rest of these are not innocent bystanders. I was fortunate enough
That's up for
today.
debate.
Is it? He's going to open his desk drawer, and he's going to pull out.
Innocent of the crimes here.
True.
So,
He's going to pull out a wanted poster for Zoe and for Trixxi. I received these
they
earlier
circulated
today.
that far, huh?
These were pulled off of the body of a rather malicious mercenary that was apprehended, we'll say, on the edge of town. Don't
Wait,
worry.
hold on
the-
a second. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Malicious.
My ears are not that big, are they? Trixie's gonna hold up the poster.
Does it
Her
look
ears-
like?
her
Are the
are
ears
actually-
that big?
They're actually bigger in real life.
Trixie, yours are bigger.
They're not quite that size. And those are all baseless lies and slander.
Yeah.
Malicious mercenary sounds like somebody who would lie. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Well, I can forget this little thing and prevent it from going into record, and I can also make sure that there are no other copies of those inside of the city for anybody who wants to bring you in for private capture.
I mean, that sounds awfully generous of you.
It is awfully generous of me. Now, of course, there is the militia ball coming up, which does need some funding, but I have a feeling that travelers tend not to have very much coin these days. Whereas
That is very true.
you do have an abundance of free time.
That is not fully accurate, but we do have a little bit of free time.
What do you need free time for?
I run
mean,
a
we-
business.
Yeah, we could potentially go on some sort of quest on the side to help you.
A side quest. That sounds like an excellent way to pay off your debt to the city.
So,
Perfect.
What do you need done?
We've heard reports over in the East Wood. One of the lumber yards hasn't had its normal shipment come in. I want someone to go and check and make sure that there's no problem. My normal runner is also unavailable. all I need you to do is travel out. It's a half-day's ride into the woods to the Bakangami Solo Mill. Check it out.
That sounds reasonable.
And if there is something causing problems, and it is in your capabilities to solve, as it seems that you are in quite demand, I would hope that you would solve it.
We are problem
And
solvers.
if we
So,
solve it,
If the issue gets
You-
dead, is that an acceptable solution?
So long as it doesn't explode and
That
harm the
wasn't
mill.
Our fault.
okay, fair enough. And
Well, that's
and if
fine.
the problem gets unproblematic anymore, then our problem does not get any problematic.
I find that two problems often cancel each other out.
It's funny
Well,
how that
is
works, isn't
very
it?
useful for us.
Yeah. Well, what do we say? Shall we go check out a mill and unproblematic
so-
things?
In the morning,
If-
probably. It's kind of getting a bit late in the day, isn't it? And it's good to.
Going through the woods at night, regardless of whether or not it would be advantageous for me, could be a bit of a slog. That is when the pterosaurs and other things tend to hunt. I would also be very careful. Miss Rye, have you been out to the Bakangami Solo Mill before?
I have once or twice. I was about to offer my services as a guide.
How lovely. Then you can also warn them of the drop bears.
Yes.
What
Um,
on earth are
I'm just-
drop
I'm-
bears?
You all do notice she was at first very resistant to like basically being like, guys, I can talk us out of this. It's like, let me do, and then she just flipped a switch as soon as she found out what he wants from them, from you. So I'm just letting you know that because it's hard to tell on this and when I'm
Yeah.
in and out of Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So, what you would know from your recent encounters with him as well, Rye, is that Doc, D-O-K, is a piece of shit. But he does get the job done pretty well.
Well, and she's just like, I can talk us out of this. They have no evidence, guys. Like, this is fine.
I know
But-
Trixxi was ready to fight this, but she's like, well, I guess whatever. We're fine.
Well, I mean, in the long run, Belle's also like, yeah, he's got those fucking wanted posters
Yeah, that's the
that
thing.
they
that sucks.
falsified and
There is
created
that.
to like fuck with us.
Yeah.
Great. So, but Belle
Rye was
has-
still confident she could talk him out of it.
Belle's going to interject a question at the end there to just be like, so, if any of the problem has bounty through Raven's Dew, is there any objection to it being handled?
If you do handle it, I would assume that you would pass along a 10% finder's fee since I'm the one sending you.
So, yeah, that sounds fair.
But no, by all means, if someone is harming free trade in the town of Stark Springs, I would hope that they would, well, that you would, if you would pardon the expression, dear kitty, have their guts for garters.
I'm more likely to shoot a hole through their head.
Also acceptable.
Excellent. I
good.
think we'll get along just fine.
All I ask for is peace in my city.
That sounds reasonable.
Excellent. And I'll make sure that none... Yes?
Oh, I was gonna say, so I guess we just need to find somewhere to stay tonight. And head out in the morning.
Well, there's always the jail cell. I would allow you in there.
I think we can do better than that.
I think we can do better than that, yes.
Yeah.
Fine, if you insist. Well, should you need anything else... Oh, and do let me know. If you're traveling through the Eastwood, you'll be going along, you'll be following the Cold River Path. My agent should be out there. The Outrider, Sarketh Pyre. If you run across him, feel free to recruit him to help you with your mission. Rye, You can make me a history roll because you're local.
Yay.
Okay, can we have like an on like a deputy's badge or like a note? Because like generally, probably someone's not necessarily gonna trust us. First glance.
Ooh, that's a 16.
Sarketh Pyre is what is basically considered like the local. I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Good aligned badass. He's an outrider. He's kind of like, I would say he's like a dragonborn Aragorn who like rides around and like beats the shit out of bad people. Big dragonborn, pretty decent guy. One part Gaston, one part Aragorn. Gastonagorn. I should have just named him Gastonagorn. But he is basically in charge of like doing most of the outriding activities and mostly hunting highwaymen and things like that and keeping the peace out in the woods. So if he's saying to go, if you run across Sarketh, Sarketh's a pretty tough fighter. He'd be a good addition to this. He's probably about as tough as you are, maybe a little bit tougher.
Okay.
Did you Doc? Did you
What was the question?
There was, do you have any sort of marking or writ or something that we could give
yes.
him that you sent him? Or sent us?
Here, give him... I'll tell you what, let's seal our deal. He'll open one of the drawers and we'll pull out a large, slim bottle that is full of an amber liquid. He'll reach up toward it, go... uncork it with a loud squeak, and will pull out a couple of small walnut shells that have been kind of carved down into little wobbly shot glasses. Here, seal the deal. And he will pour one for each of you, Theron, and absolutely not for Mayako. The smell that comes off of this is very caramelly and very strong. Taking a glance at it, you know what, Zoe, you would actually know what this is, just taking a look at the way that it pours. It is Acerglyn, or Acerglyn. It is maple mead. One part maple syrup, one part honey.
Nice.
And it's rather potent, depending on how much sugar's in there. And I actually looked this up today because I was very curious. But it's very, very strong and very popular in Quebec in real life.
I mean, maple syrup, for sure.
Right? He'll pour one for each of you. Just offer him a drink out of the bottle. He loves this stuff.
Oh, so did you say Acerglyn?
It's Acerglyn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's how I spelled it in my head. Okay. Oh, Acerglyn. It's been a long time since I had this. Up there, here. Oh, it can help Theron.
I thought you didn't imbibe.
Oh, it's not that I don't. I just don't require it.
Ah, well, perhaps you require this. Feel free to take the rest of the bottle. Offer him a drink. That should be enough to convince him that I sent you. He gave me the bottle, after all, as a present.
Oh, so you're gifting him back his gift.
They don't seem to be on good terms anymore.
We're on fine terms. I just can't stand the stuff.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of sweets.
He loves it.
Definitely agree with you there.
Fine. Take... Gonna rustle around in his drawer looking for something.
Oh, I'm fine
he'll-
taking the bottle. It's just, I'm like, I agree, you are not sweet. Is what Trixie's thinking.
I was not saying it, thinking,
I know Trixie's not saying that, but she's thinking like, yeah, you're not sweet. We can tell, buddy. This might help you be a little bit sweeter.
well, if we're done here, you're more than welcome to head on your way.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Where are you thinking of staying tonight? Do you need
Where's-
any...
Where's good?
I have a particular love of Steaming Stevens Discount Bathhouse.
Do I know if that place is terrible?
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. That's bad. It's literally it has discount in the name. Honestly, it's the type of bathhouse.
We don't
You're coming back with splinters or a fungal infection.
we don't use. That doesn't quite sound like our cup of tea.
No, it's fine. Thank you for the recommendation. Let's go. She's just gonna like shove everyone out the door.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pick Theron up.
Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
mistress.
Have some.
And as we go, I'll whisper to tell. I'm like, I will find us a place, or find you a place. It's fine.
It'll light a fire in your heart and give you strength.
Bit of fire somewhere, mistress, he says as he takes the shot.
Good, means it's working. Tap, tap, tap.
And with that, you can drag yourselves out into the night where the thunderstorm is still going overhead. You're going to hear the crackle of thunder as it bursts through the air. However, that's not accompanied by rain, strangely enough. A thunder crack echoes overhead. Trixxi, give me a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, figure that was coming. Saw me flinch
question.
on camera too.
Did you take a shot of the alcohol?
If we would have gotten in trouble to not, but Trixxi could Trixxi have made a sleight of hand to dump it in a plant? I've noticed.
Absolutely. Yeah, you could just have done it. You could have just done it.
So no, she will not have.
Oh, it's too bad. I was going to give you a +2 on your roll if you had alcohol in you.
Oh, yeah. No, Trixxi was like, no, I don't trust this guy. I don't even care. Do not like him. Do not want to put anything of his in my mouth.
All right. Wow, that is an expression. All right, so go ahead and give me that roll.
Am I close to Zoe?
You are close to Zoe.
All right, so 7 + 3 is 10.
All
I rolled a
right.
3 on the dice.
The thunder crackles overhead, and you find yourself skittish but not frightened. You will have a moment of panic, and as I said, you are near Zoe. Zoe towering over this tiny goblin. You're going to be kind of like helping Theron walk from his injury, and then suddenly you're going to feel pressure around your leg as what feels like a tiny child has just grabbed you by the knee and thigh.
Oh. She'll stumble and then continue walking. Did you see something?
I don't like thunder. It's kind
Oh.
of scary. After the explosion that killed my master, I don't like explosions and thunder. It's very. I am brave and I am strong, but thunder gives me the. Ugh.
Everyone's
do
got
not like
something, Trixxi. It's alright. Plus, it does sound like the sky is falling, so that's not entirely pleasant. That's understandable.
You
Another
you're
bolt.
very big and strong.
Another bolt crackles through the air. And as it does,
I have 2 arms.
Trixxi will take it.
Okay.
as a crack echoes through the air, you're going to see that it's not accompanied by rain, but a dusting of snow. And Tally, I would love you to make me a charisma save.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Charisma save, that's going to be 26.
All right, you are, and I mean this with a lowercase c, you are rather charmed by your first sight of falling snow.
Oh.
Is
It
it,
is-
is it like starting to fall around us, or is it just approaching?
It is starting to fall around you. It's a light dusting, basically but the flakes are quite large. I'd say that they're probably about as big around as like your pinky nail. Well, not your pinky nail. Your pinky nails are huge in real life, but like a normal person's pinky nail.
So, as Trixxi does that with Zoe, you're gonna see Talia just like staring at the sky and like holding her hand out, just mesmerized.
You should look for some yellow snow. It's the best. Tastes great. Give it a try. Michael will say as he walks past you.
Can I insight check?
Smack him.
Yeah, you can smack him.
I'm gonna smack him on the head.
All right, that'll give you advantage on your insight.
That's what I
Good,
thought,
because
yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Tally eats yellow snow.
No, only when it comes from a snow cone maker.
Oh, instead that's gonna be a dirty 20.
For a minute, you're like, oh, I wonder if it tastes like lemon. And then you're like, nope, that's pea. He's talking about pea.
It's like, tell you what, Michael, if you eat it first.
He leans in real close to you and glares. I would do it just to see your expression.
Fair enough.
So where are you going? Where am I taking you?
Where's a good spot to rest? Because apparently our current accommodations are exploded and being investigated.
Yeah.
What kind of place do you want? You wanted something with a spring, right?
I mean,
Kelly,
potentially
can I
as long as
suggest
it's not too
something
expensive.
because I've been here as well? And
Yeah, you totally can.
Miguel's not going to make a choice.
You totally can. What's your price range, basically? Like high, low, medium? What are you trying to suggest? How nice?
Based on how I've seen them interact and talk about money and stuff, I'm probably going for like medium to on the low side of medium.
Cool. The best ones
Like,
are probably
nice enough that Tally's happy, but like
Oh god. Okay, so that's gonna take the quilted keep out because it's a little too like ran by like old gnomes, and like it's cozy as fuck, but like it's a little too like old man bed and breakfast. I would say it would be either your choice of sending them to the Cold River Inn, which has a particularly nice cold sauna, which some people come all the way out here for. Alternatively, there is the probably the Redwood Lodge.
I'm gonna say it's a place where I know the owners and can maybe get them a little bit of a good deal. Not much, but a little bit.
Sounds good to me. All right, so the Redwood Lodge is where you are. Oh, hey Jen, your auto gain came back on when you came back last time. Do you want me to leave it on, or does your mouse work to adjust it?
My mouse will work. Just give me a second. My
Yeah.
keyboard just doesn't work when I.
That's weird.
I have another keyboard. I just can't plug it until break.
That's fair.
I will adjust. Louder. Here we go. 85.
Cool. Yeah, I was wondering why you were warbling a little bit right there for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on with your audio? I went and checked. I'm like, that's what it is. Cool.
Yeah. So what I figured out is that the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, of course, are on the same antenna. So if I have too much Bluetooth, my Wi-Fi goes out.
You can never have too much Bluetooth. Apparently.
Right.
Apparently you can.
My mouse works, but my keyboard will not. So that's fine.
All right. So the way ahead of you is a lovely walk. You find yourself walking around the Floating Narrows Bridge again, heading up into the city proper. Is there anything else that you're planning on doing aside from just going over to this inn? Or is there anything you're talking about as you go?
Rye specifically is not asking questions, which might seem weird after all of that interaction. She has specifically just been like, she's just accepting it.
I mean, that's probably a pretty good bet when we're involved.
Belle is going to watch out for a raven's dew. And if she doesn't spot one, ask about it. There is one.
That sounds good. I would love it if you could go ahead and make me just a perception roll to keep your eye open. You
Trixxi's
can...
looking for the brothel.
I'm going to roll to see. Okay, so you guys are headed toward... You know, the brothel's about halfway there.
Nice.
Because
So
Tally
that
is
will-
also interested in that.
Everybody's going to the brothel. You're just going to stay at the brothel.
I mean, Trixie's gonna see if she can get some work at the brothel.
All right, sounds good. So, let's go ahead and just do a quick check-in with Christine. Christine, what did you get on your roll?
Dirty 20.
Ooh, fantastic. With the Dirty 20, you are going to see that there is the sign of the Raven's Dew. It's kind of over in... You will be crossing town around that spot. In fact, it's going to be located right across the street from the Crimson Court brothel. The Raven's Dew building is quite nice, actually. It's built into the side of a target range for bowshot and for crossbows. And it looks like it's almost like it's like it's the upper floor of like an axe throwing place. Like that type of like, oh, people come here to like blow off some steam. It's a legitimate business on top of a legitimate business type of thing.
Okay.
And then right across from it is this brothel called the Crimson Court, which is a large building built in the Anaran style. Now, the Anaran style is, we're talking about, I want you to think of like Korean, Japanese, Chinese style roofs primarily is what's going to come out to you. The types of roofs that are designed, if I'm not mistaken, those roofs are designed to keep demons off of them or other spirits from perching on them. That's why they're curved, because then demons fall off. It's very similar, except that in Anara, you actually have yokai and other spirits that are constantly wandering around causing trouble, and it literally does keep them off the roofs physically. It's quite nice. Plus, it rains a lot there, so it's nice, it's good to have, you know, the slope. You are going to see that this place is fantastically built in the style of Owari, the Iron Empire. And with that, you're going to see there are a lot of like iron railings built into the windows, a lot of undulating circles and sharp edges around the corners of things. You're going to see that there are big red beams holding up the roof, and everything is cast in bright shades of crimson and emerald. In fact, you're going to see that many of the windows are made of a very interesting style of frosted stained glass that is kind of these mixing shapes of red and green that cast light out onto the streets from the inside. And you'll be able to see rather pleasing silhouettes on the other side without the ability to really make out exact details of what you're seeing. You'll be seeing just enough that it entices those of you with the capacity to be enticed, to want to stay and look a little while longer. Where are you guys headed? Are you going to try to swing into either of these places right now, or is this a later thing?
What time of the day is it?
Right now it's about 6 p.m.
Oh, then yeah, Trixxi will probably try and go in the Crimson Court, see if she can get some work, and then sleep and do the thing tomorrow.
Okay.
Or do we want to go check into the inn first and
Yes.
get cleaned up after the day and then go out?
That's what I think Belle is going to suggest, is that, okay, mental note, Zat's there. Let's go get our space settled, and then we can go back out.
No, I'd rather not drag this one around
That's true.
too much.
Yeah.
It would be good to like drop off your things first, probably.
Yeah.
Probably not have
Drop off your
fire.
Therans.
Drop off your Therans.
And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then, yeah,
Looks at my
Trixxi,
guy.
I'd be interested in joining you
Wow.
to head to Crimson Court.
All right. the rest of the walk across toward the Redwood Lodge is pleasant. It's a lovely night out tonight, and you can hear the sounds of a good 100, maybe 200 people out on the streets throughout the city. A lot of people coming home from a long day of work, either up in the springs, over at the forest proper, or just running shops and other places around town, out in the fields that exist. You can see that there are several dwarves that are sitting in a rowboat in the center of the main lake that you walked across the bridge to reach the main town in, doing some gig fishing with spears, as well as a very, very old dwarf that is just sitting at the edge of the boat, her fishing pole in the water, trying to snag a couple of those flying fish. There's a large net at her hip. And occasionally, you will hear the sound of a fish hitting the back of one of those nets, and then the immediate thunk of a cudgel smashing its skull in. I got one. Got another one. You'll occasionally hear. And before long, you will find yourself outside of a lovely building. The Redwood Lodge is, as its name states, a large lodge built in a very Western style. We're thinking like large beams, very expansive spaces. Everything is inside of a broad 10-foot high stone and wood wall that encompasses the campus that is the lodge. There are a number of buildings all sharing interconnected roofs that spider out from the main building, and as you walk across, you will immediately feel somewhat at home. For as you step inside of the main area, it is a long expanse of these gorgeous polished redwood planks that basically the moment you step through the front door, even though you are still outside, most of the main area of the lobby, of the check-in space, all of that is still technically outdoors, similar to a lot of tropical or Hawaiian buildings that I've seen personally, where it's like outdoors but it's still indoors. It's that weird kind of hybrid. I love it. And as you are approaching, you'll see that you are walking over these small moats that have far less violent jumping fish in them. These are large and fat, and you can see that their wings have been clipped so that they mostly just jump out of the water to grab things that have been tossed to them. Almost like tamed chickens. As you walk inside, you will see that there are a pair of humans standing behind the front desk. They wave to you as you enter. Hello, welcome to the Redwood Lodge. How can I help you tonight? A young man of about 30 says.
Do I know their names?
There is a name badge on that one that says You can roll me a d20 to see if you know
That's an 11.
An 11, you have bumped into before. Is a second-generation Dracian. His family's originally from Panchan. So in the greater Anaran countryside, he's from the Water Nation. And nice guy. He's got kind of darkly tanned skin, black hair, a small goatee and mustache that actually kind of works on him. He has one of those face shapes that can actually pull it off. But handsome enough guy. Looks friendly more than anything. Dressed there in a dark woody vest and shirt.
Good evening. I was hoping that you might have some rooms for my friends who are traveling through.
I know you, don't I? You're the paper merchant.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's wonderful to see you again. Actually, we're on the shoulder season right now, so we do have a couple of rooms available. There are how many of you? 1, 2, 3.
Rai will look over in a kind of like how many rooms do you want sort of way.
What do you have available? I think let's start with that.
We have a number of things available. We have 5 rooms presently.
How are they, what do they have?
Well, we have, of course, the Duke's Suite, which is quite opulent. It would fit all of you, but it is quite expensive, even with a friendly discount for the shoulder season and, of course, for... Yes, it would be at a rate of 15 gold pieces per night for that one. It is very lovely, though. And if you are people of means, I strongly recommend it. But besides that, we do have a couple of gentry suites. Gentry suites they're not our introductory rooms, they're kind of our mid rooms. They are available at a much more economical rate of 3 gold pieces per night. All of our rooms do have open access to our spas, and that includes to our onsens, and they will give you a discount at the bar as well. Each one of the gentry rooms comes equipped with 2 beds of human size.
Oh, I'm quite all right. I don't require a bed. Thank you.
So
she thinks he's referring to her.
Of course.
I mean, do you think there's any more discount we can kind of do on that? I could always. Are you ever in search of anybody to do any performing or singing or dancing or anything like that?
All right,
in the
I'm gonna
lodge?
give me a luck roll. Roll me d20.
That's an 18.
Okay, that's a 7 for me. You're luckier than me.
And then can I roll to persuade? On
You
this?
may.
Amazing. All right. That is going to be an 18 plus 2 is a dirty 20 plus persuasion is a 28.
All right. Well, what kind of performance do you do?
I sing, I dance. Dance is my specialty. Yeah, I mean, we're traveling from Prospect. I was pretty well known in Prospect as one of their most sought after dancers in the city. But now that we're traveling, it's always nice to keep the skills fresh.
Of course. Give me just 1 second, actually.
Thank you.
And he takes a moment, leaving you there with his coworker, who's just going to kind of smile vapidly at you and continue doing her audit work. And he's going to step into the back room, and you're going to hear him speaking. Does anybody speak halfling? Okay.
I do.
Oh God, 3 of you. You're going to hear him kind of clipping in halfling, saying, excuse me, Mr. Bang, are we still out a dancer for tonight? Charlotte didn't come in, did she?
Well, no, she didn't. I think she's got a bit of the pox.
It's very unfortunate. There's a young lady out here who's saying that she's a traveling dancer. I was wondering if that would be something that we would be interested in, if we could teach her to dance the Pelican's Waltz.
Well, I mean, if she can pick up the Pelican's Waltz, it should be very easy. It's a very rudimentary number. Where is this young lady from?
She says she's from Prospect.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Yes, of course. He comes out a moment later. My manager will come and speak with you in just a moment, but sounds promising. We recently had a dancer for one of the numbers that is actually occurring tonight. One of the dinner shows at 8 p.m. is going to be down a dancer. And if you're quick at learning something, he might be interested in. And as he says that, a large halfling. And when I say a stout halfling, I mean picture the Chris Farley of halflings.
Oh my
is
God.
going to wander out, kind of waddle out around the corner, straining at his vest. His large girth is leaning over his belt, and he is going to walk up and kind of look at you with his big rosy cheeks and his pale white blonde hair kind of curling around the base of his ears.
Did he ever come down to Prospect and be a client of mine or what?
You know what? I'm going to roll a d10. I'm going to roll a d20, actually.
I know you. Well, aren't you, aside for sore eyes, aren't you the dancing queen, Taliina'a?
Taliina'a, yes.
Yes, that's what I said.
Actually.
Excellent. Well, I don't know. Tell you what, I would absolutely be honored if you came and danced with us. What are you thinking of doing right now? You're coming and staying with us, I imagine. You're looking for a room.
Yeah, we're looking for a room. There's all of us that you see here.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're the paper lady. Thank you for that ream of paper. It was very useful in printing out receipts. It takes ink very well.
And so, yeah, we'd be looking for some accommodations, and I figured, while I'm here, I might as well do some dancing. You know how good I am at it.
Absolutely.
Hold on just 1 minute, and he will lean forward, pull out some collapsible step stool that's built into the counter, and is going to go tunk, 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 and step up and look at the ledgers. All right, let's see. So it looks like we were trying to get you into one of the gentry suites. But tell you what, how many nights do you need to stay?
Currently, we're not actually sure.
Well, why don't we just base it on tonight? If you're going to do if you wouldn't mind doing some performance tonight, we're down one of our dancers. It's an easy number called the Pelican's Waltz. I think you would be able to pick it up pretty easy. It's mostly a lot of swaying and gyrating in the background while our shamisen player is going. But
Perfect.
With your chutzpah, I think you would bring a lot to the performance. Plus, we would handle the costuming. Actually, Charlotte's very similar to you in proportions. It wouldn't take much alteration at all. Just a little bit of a tucking in the waist a little bit, and yeah, that would be very easy, I think, for our costumer. You'd have to get set up to do it rather quickly, though. The show is only in an hour and a half. But if you were able to do that, that's excellent. Well, tell you what. Normally, staff normally gets 50% off for staying. I'd be willing to match that. So, as well as you get a portion of tips from the performance, you'd get 25% of tips with that.
Amazing.
Great. So I would be happy to offer you those rooms for. Why don't we say 3 gold for the night for all of you?
Amazing. We'll take it. And then you just let. I'm just gonna put my stuff in the room, but then, absolutely. Did any of you want to come join to watch the show?
I'd like to support you, Tally. I'll be there.
I'd appreciate that.
All right. So instead of
I can
3 gold
taste their
pieces
house
per
special
room,
at the same
they're
time.
now giving you.
I ordered their house special at the same time. Sounds like a good night. Are you in, Theron? Slaps him on the back.
He spits a bit of blood onto the counter.
Oh, that's right. I haven't fully. Well, maybe not. He needs some rest. I'm gonna wipe the counter.
Is going to look down at it and go. We also offer laundry services.
Perfect.
Amazing.
All right, so he is going to escort you to your rooms. Now, with that, it was 3 gold pieces per room, but instead it is going to be 3 gold pieces for all of your rooms, which is like 2 rooms. So that's going to be good. You're going to get 4 beds out of this. So anybody who wants to sleep in a bed is going to be able to get it, which means that we have, let's see, we have Belle, Trixxi, Tally. Zoe doesn't need a bed. Theron. And so somebody has to sleep with Michael.
We've got
Rye is being like, Michael's not staying here.
No, he's not.
Michael's
No, I
too
was
much of
gonna
a troublemaker.
Yeah,
He's coming with
fair
me.
You guys can eat out room. I'm gonna go find my accommodation at the Crimson Court.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have 2 bedrolls. I mean, I'm sure we could fit more people.
Yeah, but
in.
I might as well
Yeah,
get
can
paid
take
for
care.
sleeping.
That's,
Well, not
oh,
sleeping.
I suppose that's fair.
All right. So, heading back in, you can drop some of your stuff off at least if you feel like it. The room that they take you back into is a large and comfortable room with straw flooring. A lot of sliding doors and comfortable spaces around you with low lights, and they're low, like, oil lamps that are along the walls. The floor has that distinct, lovely straw smell that makes you feel very, very cozy. The doors of this place are mostly sliding with a couple of latches on the inside for security, but the best part about this is, on the outside, the exterior doors to the rooms, for one, the rooms are right next to each other, but they open up directly on to a walkway, a little patio that steps down into the hot spring area, which you are going to see a lovely bit of steam rising up from the natural hot springs that dwell in the center of this complex.
Oh, I'm so excited to go into those after the performance. Oh, I need the hot spring.
All right.
So, if I'm not staying here, does that mean I have to take her back to the whorehouse? I don't mind.
No.
You could.
No,
you
you're
could
gonna
say
be
its
going with
proper term.
Rye.
What's the
whether
proper
you
term?
come with-
You're gonna
Is
come
that
with
the
me,
proper
and I'm gonna
term?
make sure you have a place to sleep.
Yeah. Belle needs to go to the Ravens do, so they're right across from each other, so...
Oh, I love the Ravens do. Those guys are great.
And then I guess Zoe, Theron, and I will do the performance.
Oh, well, you're doing the performance, but we are
Well-
watching.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I mean.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
All right. So,
Also, Belle is one of those guys. She's gonna turn to Mayako.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, you're traveling with some badass girls here.
Truthfully, just ask Theron.
and
Keep forgetting.
he's going to cough a little bit of blood. I think that's where we're going to call a quick break. So, folks, we're going to be right back after we take a quick bio break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Dork Tales here on Dork Tales. Welcome to ColdIron. We are going to be hopping back in just 1 minute, but I just wanted to remind everybody that if you have not already gone and signed up for the notifications about our backer kit, you probably should, because you're going to get some great dice from it. And at the very least, you're going to get like something I write, which might be good. It might be horrible. I don't know. I'm an okay writer. Maybe it'll be good. But that's me. All right. Does anybody have anything that they want to say before we head back in? No? Just I love yous? Okay. For some reason that's not loading. I'm not sure why.
What's not loading?
The bestiary that I need for this. Because you're going to the brothel, so like I need to pull out the bestiary. I mean, sorry, the waifu manual.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's the waifu.
The waifu manual. It reminds me, where's my copy of Silver's waifu manual? Because I actually backed one that like rewrote like half the monster manual as waifus. Because of course I did, guys. That's what I spend the Dork Tales Patreon money on.
That has intense bard energy, I'm just saying.
Right?
I have intense bard
I don't think
energy.
I've heard of anything else that has more bard energy than that.
That's what I'm here for. I was just prepping for a character that I am not
Amazing.
playing.
Yeah. Just prepping for a character. That's what they all say.
There we go. I just
Babe,
had to.
I was just prepping for a character.
I was just prepping for a character. Babe. Yeah, fair. All right, so folks, we're going to be heading back in just one sec to the plot. And the plot has waifus in it. Who knew?
There we go. Letting down Trixie's hair for, you know.
Ooh, fair. All right, so without further ado, I think it's time to get into some trouble here on ColdIron. Welcome back to ColdIron here on Dork Tales. Now, a little bit of time passes. You head out into the city and go about doing some of the activities that had been planned for. Zoe, you go and watch Tally's performance. Tally, you have to go and learn the Pelican Waltz. I would love it if you could go ahead and give me a performance roll.
Yes, I would love nothing more than to give you a performance roll. Ooh, that's gonna be a 27.
27. Man, damn. Okay, your performance goes incredibly well. You are going to walk away from that with 1 gold, 1 silver, and 3 copper worth of tips, as well as your discounted room. You're going to meet some pretty cool people backstage, as well as the main performer, who is this old halfling man who plays a sitar blindfolded while yodeling into the past and kind of evoking his ancestral heritage as he is doing so. Kind of, it's almost like Himalayan throat singing while playing a sitar. While these very vivacious women dance around, the 3 women that are dancing alongside of you, pardon me, 2, there's 3 women, you're one of them. One of them is you're pretty sure, snake person. And at least she has slitted pupils. Take that as you may, or as you will. And the other is a human. But what a human. She hot.
Ooh.
She's got big goth girl energy. All right. So that is what you are going to do. So you're going to get quite a benefit of that. Zoe, you are going to try some delicious food. Here they are going to have, oh boy, they are going to have maple, so it's going to be maple crusted mountain goat is on the menu tonight. So braised mountain goat ribs that are
They really
cooked
dig
in
the
maple syrup.
over here.
What's that?
They really dig the maple over here.
I mean, it's next to a forest, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Makes
Right?
sense.
You gotta work with what you got. But
yeah.
there is a lovely time. You're going to have a pretty fun time getting through everything. Now, from here, the Raven's Dew is right next to the brothel. So I'm going to roll a d20, and if it's, let's see, the Raven's Dew was a 9 and the brothel was a 10. So if I roll lower, we're going to start with the brothel, or pardon me, we're going to start with Raven's Dew. Okay, we're going to start with the brothel first. So, Trixxi and Belle, you head out on the town as Tally is off doing her performance, and Rye is dragging Michael back toward a place to sleep by his ear, basically. And he's like, "Stop it, you old broad, you old witch. Mah. What are you, like 400 years old?" Mah. Saying stuff like that, that's probably going to get him beaten up. You know, the usual. And you are going to head back toward the main streets of town. Now, along this, like I said, the Crimson Court brothel and entertainment palace is quite a lovely, lovely place. As you two split off at the front doors, with Belle heading over to the Raven's Dew Guild Hall, Trixxi, you enter the front doors, which are going to jangle with an iron bell above the front door, and you are going to hear a huff as someone stands up from behind a counter to greet you, and you are going to hear the floorboards groan and the smell of musk and leather as a creature looms over you. Hi there, welcome to the Crimson Court. You're going to hear as an immense 9-foot-tall minotaur looms over you.
I love them so much.
Are you here for some entertainment?
Hold on a second. Hold on. This is Robin holding on, because that accent, I just need to dissolve. Actually, I was wondering if you had any slots open for
Oh, no, darling.
traveling.
I don't have any of my slots open. I'm not that type of guy anymore. I
No,
did
but
my
I have
time.
my slots open, and I was wondering if you had any spots for temporary work.
Are you actually a goblin? Or are you polymorph?
Yeah. No, I'm a goblin.
You're very
I'm
clean for a...
100% goblin.
Fair. You know, I gotta admit, you're not the typical type of goblin that we see around here. For one, you're very clean, and for two, you've got a mechanical arm. Those are two things I normally don't see in goblins that are roaming around the city.
It's very true. I pride myself on both my cleanliness and my arm, which has different attachments, and she'll flip, and you see a sensor bar come off of, you know, several of the different attachments that she flips.
Does that thing have a vibration setting? Ah, it's pneumatic. Well, here's the deal, sweetie. So what we do right here is that I have a number of rooms that I rent out to people. There is a 25% cut of whatever you charge. However, that also comes with additional services. For one, we do laundry.
Oh.
And two, if there is any type of disagreement with the clientele, I'll have a word with them personally.
And he's going to smile, and like, he's got this massive septum ring. And as he smiles at you, he kind of rubs it and squeezes his hand. Now, his hand is as big as your freaking head. And you're going to hear the sound of, it almost sounds like coconuts banging into each other as he cracks his knuckles.
We generally don't have any trouble here, but you do have like an exotic look to you. So tell you what, what's your specialty? Or are you just into getting your hands dirty?
Oh, I can do like... I'm very much an all-rounder.
That's good. Now, is this... Now, honey, I just have to ask you real quick. Is this something that you're starting with new, or it seems like you have some experience in the field?
Oh, I used to work down in Prospect for the last...
Oh, really? Were you freelance, or did you work for one of the houses?
I worked for, hold on a second, let me check my notes.
Yeah, there's no problem. I forget things too and have to check my notes from time to time.
Right? It's there's so much going on up here, and it's...
Honestly, yeah, you know, and honestly, I used to be a boxer, so I've taken a lot of punches to the head.
Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Trixxi Blastemoff. What's your
Trixxi
name?
Blastemoff. I'm Aridin Bloodmane. It's good to meet you.
Oh, it's so wonderful to meet you. Is it Ruby Lane? No, that's the lane on Orcalcumro.
You used to work on Ruby Lane?
Yeah, I used to work for Madam Stylus.
Oh, I know Madam Stylus. We're old friends, actually.
Oh!
Oh my God, how's she doing?
Oh, she's doing pretty well. You know, it's work. I mean, I'm one of her old girls, but I'm kind of, you know, on a bit of a sabbatical.
Oh, there's nothing old about you. Look at you. What are you, like, for a goblin? You know, I don't want to say it out loud because I know goblins age a bit faster, so and it always sounds a little weird when I say that. But like, what are you? I mean, you gotta be like just barely an adult.
Oh yeah, no, I am a fresh.
Oh, I can tell you're fresh.
What did I put? What am I? I forget what I am sometimes. But I am just freshly an adult in goblin years.
That sounds good. That's way that's way less creepy than actually saying the number out loud.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the humans have the standards, and then it sounds like they're kind of like the base standard, and so anything under that or over that for maturity sounds weird. So yeah, you know, I am a mature adult goblin. I can vote in the goblin elections.
Can you vote in the goblins have elections? I thought it was mostly a free-for-all.
Yeah, it's kind of a free-for-all, and then you kind of just like, the winner kind of is just like, y'all go,
you know, and
do we approve of this? And we're like, yeah.
It's the same in Minotaur Society, really. It's mostly just about your head button.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Solves most problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a persuasion roll to see how well you do on this impromptu job interview.
Nice. I'm going to... That's going to be a 15.
Actually, you know what? You can roll with advantage because you mentioned Madam Stylus.
Yes. Oh, that's much better. All right. That's going to be a 21.
You know what? This is actually a pretty good night because we got a lot of customers that are going to be coming in. A lot of people are coming in from the logging yard tonight. You know, not as many as usual, though. There haven't been anybody in the last night or two that have come from the BF mill. You know, the Bakingami Tholo mill. They do a lot of like the deep redwood lumber, but they ain't coming in the last night or two. I wonder what's going on.
I wonder. Have you heard anything?
Nah, it's probably just like honestly, a lot of them take carriages back, and you know what they say: if a tree falls in the woods, does it hit a logger? Probably. Oh, speaking of loggers, we do offer refreshments, and you are strongly encouraged to sell as much alcohol to your clients as possible because there is a substantial markup.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely can push a good lager.
Yeah, and you will get a cut of that as well.
Oh, wonderful.
So basically, it's a 400% upcharge, and you'll get 100% of the you'll get 100% before the 400%, so 25%.
That makes sense. Yep.
Thank you. I'm glad it makes sense to somebody.
Yeah. No, you are like you always get worried going to a brothel you're not familiar working at, but you are like so totally professional and so clear. It's wonderful.
Hey, you know what? I'm really happy that there are only a couple of entertainment businesses inside of town here, and I bought this one a couple years ago with some of my business winnings, and you know, my business with professional fighting and motoring. So you know, it was good to get out of that. You know,
yeah, it's really stressful. You know, it can be a bit hard on the.
You know, it was hard on the knees more than anything, but I hear that the work here is pretty hard on the knees at times too. So,
it depends.
You know,
it really depends on the clientele. But generally, I do spend quite a bit of time on my knees.
Do you have any limitations? Anything that you can't do? Just go ahead and fill out the form there. And do you have any specializations? Because we do have a couple of people in stock that can do things like girlfriend experiences, boyfriend experiences, ex-girlfriend to boyfriend experiences with illusion magic.
Oh, that is something interesting. I don't think about that. I mean, I have I am very good with toys. That is kind of my specialty, I would say.
Tell.
Also,
We'll
you know, this the classic small size. You know, people like to. You know,
Yeah.
I can take on large clients. I could, you know.
Oh yeah, I bet. You know what? I've heard about the fury of the small. We'll tell you what, we'll get everything on a chalkboard, and then we'll go ahead and you can make sure that you'll rate the keenly known, and just you come with me. We'll get you set up with the room.
Wonderful.
Hey, Bridget, can you go ahead and take our new friend here, Trixxi Blastemoff? You're going to hear a little bit of a stomping from around the corner, and 1 second. Let's see what Bridget is bringing to the table. I love random generation charts for weird NPCs.
What was his name again?
His name is Eradin Bloodmane. So Eradin.
Bloodmane.
And
See, I had in my head from Soul put in the chat of Mike Bison.
Mike Bison. Mike Bison would have been pretty dope too. That's pretty great. You are going to hear a stomp, stomp, stomp from around the corner, and another creature that you would not expect here rounds the corner, and that is a very, very large, very queer hippopotamus man. Well, hippopotamus masculine, dressed. There's no better way to say this. I need you to picture a hippopotamus man dressed like Frankenfurter, in the full corset and very stuffed bottom brief. Walks around the corner, is, "Hello, I'm Bridget. Shall we get you set up, darling?"
Yes, please. It's a pleasure to meet you, Bridget. I'm Trixxi.
Yes. Bridget Winthrop Downey Hawkins Vanderbilt the Fourth. Shall we?
We shall.
Bridget's fine, though. And
Good, 'cause I already forgot the other names.
that's all right. I do from time to time as well. The only thing that sounds more like a British colonialist than a high elf is a gif. GIF.
Yeah.
GIF. Or GIF. I'm not sure. And they are going to take you off to go get your room set up and to win some money. So I think what we are going to do is you go ahead and make me, that's okay. Roll me a D. Make me either a performance or persuasion roll.
Can I? This is a wild question. Can I use my
Fury of the Small?
I mean, I could use Fury of the
To
Small,
add
but
your
no, I was thinking of
proficiency
my tool proficiency things. Yes.
Yes.
Right tool for the job.
Yes.
Okay, great. I will do persuasion because that is what I built. All right, 16 plus 4 is 20, 26.
Holy crap. Okay, so 26. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to roll to see how many clients you get tonight, and then we're just going to quickly do that. Okay, darn. Okay, you're going to have a busy night. And that means that you are going to get, oh boy, how much are you trying to get a long rest?
Because I will be exhausted if not. I want my spell slots back. So yes, I will be trying to get a long rest. Trixxi will try and get 8 hours.
Okay. So the way that it's going to work is for a night that you are going to leave the night with, after the house is cut, you're going to walk away with 9 gold pieces.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For specialist. But you're going to be a little tired the next day.
That's fine.
No. All right. And with that, we're going to cut across to, and that's with 3 clients. You rolled 5, but that was going to cut into your long rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cutting across into the Raven's Dew. You can see that the lower level is an archery and kind of like just like a game shooting type of almost like a billiards hall bell in that atmosphere. A lot of people smoking long pipes and cigars, drinking and shooting arrows and throwing axes at targets on the lower level. Good combination of things. I want to put that out there right now. But down there, you are going to be seeing people having a lot of fun. And as you wander upstairs, the Raven's Dew is going to open easily. It's a black wood door, painted black, with the Raven symbol on it. And unlike the last couple of Raven's Dew halls, this one is far more upscale. It looks more like an employment office than anything. You can see that there are several desks that are empty for the night. set around the room, basically like cubicles, almost like a temporary it's like a temporary job hiring facility more than anything. There are 4 main desks, as well as a records room off to one side and a little seating area out in front for what looks like client conversations. And as you open the door, you can see that by oil light is a single late night worker dressed in a lace-up blouse that is fairly tight against her neck and chest. She's slumped over on the table, half asleep as she's working a quill. In the oil light, you'll see that this is a dragonborn with bright crystalline scales. A gem dragon. She has little glasses perched on the end of her nose, which have a hangy chain that wraps around the back of her head. And you can see that there are 4 cups of tea on her desk of various states of cooling or drinking, as well as a metal water bottle off to the side. And are you saying anything as you enter?
I think so. She's probably gonna kind of have a look just to see if there's like a board by the door of like anything active.
There are a few active ones up there right now. Taking a look at it as you were looking. Oh, excuse me. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Ravens Do, she says, standing up abruptly, almost knocking the desk over.
Oh. Hello.
Are you here to commission or to...
Mainly looking to see if there's anything I just need to keep an eye on or keep an eye out for while I'm doing something else.
Of course.
Tomorrow, and I just want to make sure that if any of my problems might be your problems.
I see.
I don't know who they are yet, but I thought I'd update myself.
Fair. Well, there are a number of very good sorry, it's been a very long day. There are a number of very excellent I got you guys. There are some good bounties up there. I'm Nimic. I'm one of the office workers here at the Ravens Do. We handle the entire region from here all the way down below Taliina'a, all of the Eastwood, and almost to Ravine. All the way up into just to the edges of Boot Hill. So it's wonderful to meet you. If there's anything that I can do, please let me know. Are you already a member of the Do?
Oh, yes. She'll show her whatever they gave her.
You have like a medallion.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, excellent. Welcome. So you've already paid all of your dues to join. That's excellent. Where are you headed on this, if you're allowed to say, this other job that you're working on?
So there's a problem out in the woods. So we're to go look and see what the problem is and deal with it.
Does this have to do anything with where in the woods? Does this have to do with the elves?
I wasn't said anything about an elf, but...
Oh, excellent.
Is there something going on?
There's always some worry about something happening with Taliina'a to the south. Having a military base this close to us with allies is always a bit touchy.
That is good to know. I will make sure that's why I came. I wanted to find out what might be like problems already, and
Of course. Are you heading
a bit of an
into
idea.
the North Woods or the South Woods?
Whichever ones I was told.
You were told that you were heading toward the Bakangami Solo Mill.
So I think it's over, like, in the direction of the mill.
Which
Sort of
one?
area?
There are a number of mills in the woods. There's let's see. There is the Redwood Mill. There is the. Do you remember the name of the mill?
Something with a B.
Bakangami
I have
Solo.
a guide, so
Of course.
I paid some attention, but
That's quite all right. I ask because there have been rumors of some of our bounties along various areas there. So if you are headed, if you headed toward the Bakangami Solo, there is a place near there, a roadhouse called the. She's going to go look through her papers. The Cloudvale Inn. The Cloudvale Inn is a roadhouse that is located just along, and she'll pull up a map and show you. So if these trails are still accurate, this is where the Bakangami Solo Mill is. It's the easiest thing for you to reach on the road, but on the way back, heading by the Cloudvale is a good place to stop. The reason I say that is we've heard stories that there is a highwayman out in that way, a Duragar named Bunman Ragehold, who's been ambushing people at night. There's 100 gold bounty on his head. As well, there is a serial poisoner who has been targeting people who have been camping and trying to loot them after slipping poison and paralytics into their food. It's a stout halfling named Yessery Cobbletoe. We have some rough descriptions of them, but if either of those are brought in, Yessery is wanted alive or dead, but Bunman is, so long as you bring in, we prefer the entire body, but at least the face.
that's good to know. It is generally easier to not carry a body, especially with a Duragar.
I would remind you to be very, very careful when encountering the Duragar because they can grow and turn invisible.
Right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I think the halfling is just chubby.
So that's good to know. So with the halfling, does the whole body or is a head fine?
Well,
You said alive or dead.
I guess I did say alive or dead. Alive would be preferable. If you
Well,
managed to bring the
obviously,
head
but
back while keeping it alive, though, that would be quite a feat. I would throw in an extra gold to your reward just for seeing how you made that happen.
I do know an artificer. They might be able to figure it out.
Interesting. Well,
I mean, they've already replaced one of their own limbs, so.
which one?
Oh, an arm.
Oh, I was thinking it might have been their head. That would be very
No.
interesting. Once you bring back... also, if you manage to bring back both of them, I would be happy to give you a bit of a bonus and allow you access to some of our private stock.
Oh, thank you.
You're a gun...
I'll, keep an eye out for them.
You're a gunner?
That I am.
We do have a number of special bullets.
Oh. So I will keep a very good eye out for them then.
I would hope so. Well, happy hunting in the name of the Carrion Queen.
Thank you.
and she will make the sign of the Carrion Queen's claw.
So, have a good night, and...
Oh, I'm very sorry. What did you say your name was?
Oh, it was Belle.
Belle. Nice to meet you, Belle.
Nice to meet you, too.
Can I offer you a cookie for the road?
Oh, certainly. Is your tea supposed to be cold?
I keep forgetting about them and getting engrossed in paperwork.
Ah, yes.
It's a lot to...
This one is... She'll hand her one that she's gotten from Zoe before. Oh, this one's meant good cold. I don't think that blend is a good one cold. This one's...
No, it's not particularly. Thank you.
This one's quite nice cold.
Thank you so much. Here, have a digestive. And she'll pass over a chocolate dip digestive to you.
Excellent. The best type of cookie.
Best type of cookie for you guys. All right. So, and with that, you guys are going to have a great night overall. You've got 2 people, and I have notes on them if you need them later again, Christine. I can provide the names again.
Well, I have probably written the names right-ish. But I've made the note that Bounty preferred the body, but face is good. And stuff like that, so... Eh.
And her name was Nimic.
You know what? I actually got Yesuri almost 100% correct. I did 2 S's instead of 1. And then I did E-R-I instead of I-R-E-E.
I mean, it might be. I don't know. That's just how she has it written down.
Mm-hmm.
I like Nimic. She's great. She's basically the Dragonborn version of Aguretsuko. She's gonna go sing some heavy metal at the brothel after this.
I demand more Nimic.
I demand more Nimic. That's my next character. I'm just gonna play Nimic.
Yes. Heck yeah.
I have to get my Dragonborn outfit on. All right. So the snow continues to fall, and Belle, you're going to make it back. You're going to have a great night. All of you who are going to go and enjoy the hot springs, I cannot tell you how refreshed you are going to be. But what I will say is that anybody who partakes of the hot springs is going to start the next day off with an additional 1d4 hit points. So they're temporary hit points. So go ahead and for the 3 of you who are staying in there, go ahead and roll a d4, and that is what you're going to add to your temp hit points tomorrow. Theron is going...
Before the dance? Oh, Yep. What's he doing?
Theron's going to stay at home.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say before the dance, she was going to, like, use the last of her lay on hands, which is 10 points. And then, like, drag him to the hot springs because they look healing.
Okay, so he will go down there with you and he will rest. And inside of the hot springs, as you are leaning over and healing him, I'll do one little thing with you. And that is, as you are leaning over and healing, he's going to look up at you and say, "Do you think Mistress Tally is going to perform well tonight?"
I do. I have full faith in her. She's very good at what she does, and a very quick learner.
You know, Mistress, this is the first time you and I have been alone.
Yes, you're right. I hadn't thought about that before.
It has been a while since I have been clear on things. It has been difficult coming to terms with many of the things that I have forgotten over time. But I do remember things. Slowly. I remember you.
the way I was before.
The Empire keeps tabs on certain individuals. I remember seeing your file. You
I would
were...
imagine so. I get snippets, flashes, nothing concrete, but everything quite brutal.
You were responsible for training a number of others. I know. If you continue on your mission, your past may come back to haunt you yet, mistress.
For the sake of my friends and this town and my past relationships, that is a risk I am willing to take. But I appreciate your concern.
I would like to stay here tomorrow and recuperate while you are out doing your mission in the wilderness.
I have trust in you, and I think that that is a good idea for your
Make me an insight roll.
Okay. Ciao. 14, which is, I think, an 18.
Oh, damn, you actually beat him by two. You actually beat him. I rolled really poorly. There is a flinch as you say you trust him. And you can tell that there is something. He is having a bit of trouble. Perhaps it has to do with whatever was said to him by that captain.
And perhaps you don't trust us as much, but I have faith that you'll do the right thing.
I appreciate that. Perhaps we should go to the hot springs after the performance.
I think it'd be a lovely celebration with Tally.
Yes. Do you think that I could
Congratulating
befuddle
on a
her
job well
again?
done.
Yes.
Befuddle her? Oh, like make her, stutter and such?
It's quite funny. For someone
It is
who
quite funny.
parades around as such, she's quite virginal.
Especially because she tries to get those emotions riled up in others.
It is very funny. I don't think she realizes that, well, yes.
Why don't you give it a shot, Theron?
Perhaps I will. Thank you for your tender ministrations. I will repay you.
I require no repayment.
I will repay you before it's all over.
I don't doubt that. Thank you.
The rest of the night is enjoyable. You make your money tally. You enjoy a sumptuous meal and a wonderful soak on your joints, Zoe, and of course Tally as well in there. Tally, you absolutely do get flustered by several comments and overbearing, like, you know, Theron saying, Zoe, or pardon me, Tally, you danced very well. What a good girl. and things like that. And the rest of the night is quite normal. However, before the morning begins, there is one last thing I need to do, and that is, as Rye brings back Michael back to the, I'm guessing back to her place to crash on the couch, basically, for the night.
Yeah, basically, Rye's taking on the burden of caring for this small street child by feeding him and making sure he has a place to sleep.
Before he is going to bed, and you are going to see that among his possessions, he has on him the photograph, the framed photograph that you thought that everybody had left behind. And is going to be holding it in his lap and looking at it as you're basically like leaving the bathroom having brushed your teeth. And he's going to try to hide it away as you are coming.
I'll let him hide it. I won't comment on it. Do you need anything before I sleep?
Where's this? He's going to reach under his pillow and pull it out. He holds it out to you. Can you make me a history or arcana roll?
I can try. Not great at either of those. 14.
So you are going to see that the photo has a pair of very, very pretty teenage girls in it, basically. One of them is obviously Mara at a younger age. She's probably like 15, 16 in this photo, maybe. Basically a freshman in high school type of look. Both she and the other girl, who is this very, like, just classically pretty blonde girl, are dressed in very, very high-end school uniforms. The photo, the piece of, well, it's an arcane piece of photography, so taken with a piece of Magitech that is basically a camera, but allows you to kind of see in almost like a hologram. You can kind of like tilt it around to see a little bit more of the room. And looking at this, you can see that it's taken in a very opulent study. Or perhaps, maybe if you turned it around slightly, it's not a study so much as it looks like a girl's bedroom, but with a huge library portion in it. Obviously some type of noble's room. The girls are leaning over, hugging each other, smiling for the portraiture. Now with a 14, you are not going to really have a sense of things. You're not going to know anything besides there's Mara and a friend. And you're not quite sure of the uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that is?
No.
I figured they were just going to leave it behind, so... No, but... I just... She looks happy. Those are nice outfits. There's a lot of money there. It didn't seem to me like Mara had a lot of money.
She probably didn't here. Or if she did, she used it on supplies.
It doesn't make any sense why she's out here then. Why would you leave that much comfort behind?
She had her reasons. She must have.
Yeah, sure.
I know it may not seem like it from your point of view. But money doesn't answer all questions.
Next, you're going to say that money can't buy happiness, but you know what? It sure can rent it.
Oh, no, it can. It can absolutely buy happiness. It just can't answer all questions. She had lots of questions.
You're not going to let me go into the woods with you tomorrow, are you?
I can't stop you from tagging along. And I'd honestly rather have you where I can see you. So if you want to come, you can come. I don't know if you're going to find anything about Mara on this part, but we gotta go deal with this mill and whatever's happening there.
You're a weird merchant.
How so?
I'm pretty sure that every time I've been caught for shoplifting, I haven't had to fight somebody the way that you fought. So either merchants are holding back or you're weird.
Maybe it's both.
Were you always a merchant?
No, I wasn't always a merchant.
I'll go with you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep now, though. That explosion hurt.
Yeah. It did.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. Do you do anything else before you head to bed, Rye?
I think I make sure I have what I need for a trek into the forest.
Perfect.
And then I go to sleep. And I make sure to grab some food, specifically, like maybe some stuff I've baked or whatever, just to, like, you know, for the first part of the trek.
Absolutely. Now, the next day comes pretty easily. We're going to cut hard into it as you all gather up your things and you head out on the Cold River Road. The Cold River Road, not the Code River Road. The Cold River Road is known as such because it follows along next to the Cold River that flows down from the mountains and is basically an icy glacial river that takes you out into the forest. Now, the forest out here is absolutely lovely. However, it's also very looming, very old. The trees around you are a bright verdant green, lined with old moss that wraps around them almost like a fur jacket. The snow has mostly dissipated, and what snow did fall doesn't reach into the woods proper after about 100 meters in. It's still a bit chilly, you'll be able to see your breath, but you're following a long and well-traveled road. There are signposts, there are ruts in the ground from wagons and carts, and as the Theron stays behind, so it is merely the six of you traveling along the road.
I do make a point to warn them about the drop bears, but my explanation is basically they are bears and will drop on you.
They are that kind of sums
That's
it up.
terrifying.
Yeah. So keep an eye on the trees.
So I am going to make a roll for a random encounter with drop bears. And I rolled beneath drop bears, so we are good.
Oh. Whew.
Because they're hilarious.
Don't roll beneath drop bears. It's also bad.
Do not roll beneath the drop bears, but roll below the drop bears on the table that you've invented.
Yes, that.
So drop bears, I absolutely love that they, in brief aside, in D20 Modern for 3rd edition, they actually invented drop bears. They are basically 1 part koala, 1 part owlbear. And they drop from the trees and they mess you up. They also had dumpster mimics.
I love that.
Makes sense because koalas are drop bears. So
Koalas are drop bears.
Also,
But
the fact that the fact that drop bears are like, Australia is one of the few countries in the world that has like a national practical joke that everybody in the country knows, and it's drop bears.
Not here to fuck spiders.
You know, it's like no other country really has than the same way that Australia does with drop bears.
I mean, they're basically Australia's cryptid. It's just a more modern cryptid.
It's just so good.
All right.
Yeah, it's great.
So you're walking through the woods. I'm not going into Shia LaBeouf. It is immediately what I'm thinking of when I say that. But you are walking through the woods, and as you are making your way, you are going to be walking among each other, kind of just keeping an eye out, maybe doing a little bit of idle chit chat. And as you are doing so, Trixxi, Michael is going to sidle up next to you, reach into his bag, and push that portraiture at you. Here.
Oh.
You left this in the room. Thought it might help you find Mara. Do you know where that is? He taps on the on one of their jackets, where you see there's a bright, brilliant crest. You can make me a history or arcana roll.
Oh, I would love to do arcana.
Sure. Anybody who is looking over their shoulders or wants to butt in on this could also make that roll, but if you're giving them space, you don't have to.
Oh, that's gonna be a 22.
All right. So looking at that, you can see that as you are tapping that, that is the symbol of the Imperial Academy of Volnegrad. It is the magic school of Emrys, located in the province of Zetrov. It is where the royal line has gone to do their magical training for generations. It's very well known. It's the equivalent of their like Oxford.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the Imperial Academy of Volgrad, you said?
Volnegrad.
Volnegrad. That's the Imperial Academy of Volnegrad. Like, that is the highfalutin magic school to go for in Emrys. Like, the royals go there.
You gotta have a lot of money to go there?
I would assume so, yeah. Unless you get in, like, a scholarship. They might have a scholarship program. But yeah, you probably mostly need a lot of money to go there.
And people respect you if you go to somewhere like that, right?
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm gonna go there. I'm not going to be a street rat for the rest of my life. I'm going to have all the money in the world, and then people will respect when I'm a man.
I mean, that's good that you want to go to a school that's good knowledge, but you are going to have to behave a little bit. They will kick you out for misbehaving, so, you know, you got to work on containing the mischief and knowing when it is acceptable to push and bend, but also know when to back off, because you don't want to get expelled.
Or just don't get caught.
Or don't get caught, yeah.
That one. Anybody who is looking at this conversation and glances down at the photo for the first time can make me a history check. Trixxi, you have already made this check.
I have, yeah.
So
I have it in the notes that she knows who it was.
you know.
16.
16. Perfect.
21.
Ooh, 14.
14. You know what? I'm gonna give you a +1 on that, Zoe, because of some memory issues. Glancing down, now that you're actually seeing this, you are gonna see like a very cute picture of Mara and another girl. And the girl looks really familiar. And the reason that she does is you have seen her face at a number of different, like, temples. There was a picture of her over in the square in Prospect. One of the days of celebration and remembrance had a photo of an older version of this girl. This photo was probably taken 6-7 years ago, maybe a little bit more. This is a picture of the crowned princess, Manilyn Leandara, who was supposed to be the next Empress of Emrys.
Well, Mara had friends in high places. Unfortunately, that friend won't be of help to us. She's passed from this world, as I'm sure you're all aware.
Yeah, your friend Mara was friends with the royals.
So she had lots of money. Why is she slumming it here?
I think you're focusing on the wrong aspect.
Yes.
But also because
it's
she
not-
probably could see further than just herself.
Also,
And
it's
her
not
means.
necessarily that she had money. She could have scholarshiped and made friends. Also, she could have been hired. Quite
Yeah.
often, I think they hire the poor ones to guard the expensive ones.
Oh, bodyguards.
And
She was
what's
a
better
body-
than being underestimated than another girl your age?
Hmm.
Kelly.
So,
Yes, Cat.
Sorry.
That's all right.
When Mara was working with Tally, did she ever say anything about like her past like that?
No, she said that she came from Emrys, had a humble upbringing. Her dad was a but she didn't really say much about her family, actually. Almost lie. But why?
Yeah.
But no, she never said anything.
She never said anything to me about her family.
Now, as you're wandering through the woods, Trixxi, can you do me a favor and make me a perception roll? What are you doing with the portraiture?
I mean, probably put it back in my bag.
Okay. Sounds good. Make me a perception roll.
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah, rolled a 9.
As you slide it into your bag, you are not going to be the first one to hear it, but Rye is. In the distance, you are going to see that there are a number of felled trees around you, as well as the ruts in the road here and in the woods are much deeper. The carts have been coming through here more constantly. The ruts are much darker and much more well used. And you can see that the logging around here has become quite prevalent in recent time. However, it is going to be Rye who first hears the screaming. In the distance, you are going to hear yelling And across the treetops, Rye, you are going to be able to just make out the top of a large building through the trees. It looks like the road loops around to reach the front of it, but you could reach it directly if you just cut through about 100 yards of woods. And that is the direction that the screaming is coming from.
So important question.
Yes.
Because you've used both screaming and yelling, and those are two different sounds.
Oh, that's fair. I'm going to say it's going to be the yelling and screaming of people who are being attacked.
I was going to say fear-based is what I'm...
Yes.
Fear, anger, and fear. Okay, cool. So Rye's going to kind of pull up short. I assume she's kind of more in the front anyway. Mm-hmm. And is going to be like, screaming. Someone's being attacked, and like head in the shortcut direction just immediately. Not waiting to see if these people follow her.
All right, let's go. Trixxi, as we're running, I'm going to cast a Seeking Projectile on my gun, which is a concentration spell, but Trixxi will cast that on our gun and start running.
Sounds fantastic. And I think with that, as we are running, let's go ahead and roll initiative as we are getting into the fray.
Should actually refresh some things that came back with that long rest.
Ooh, oh
That's
God, I rolled
smart
a
of me.
nat 20 on that. All right, Michael got a 15, 17.
Oh my God, killing it on initiative myself. My dice have betrayed me now.
Okay, so
I don't think I have anything special for this.
you're special.
I mean, yes, but like items.
Oh yeah.
Like Ferex last night has, advantage on initiative and stuff like that.
Plus
I don't
90
think
to
I have
initiative.
anything.
Especially compared to Zoo. Actually, Zoo is a +4.
I may be a monk, but that's reasonable. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so checking initiatives right now. That's a nat 20 for no one in particular. Don't worry about it.
I got 23. I'm just going to say it out loud rather than switch keyboards.
Perfect. Okay, so just going to quickly check our chat, write down some initiatives. Okay, so looking at that, I have a 23 for Rye. I have a 22 for Belle. I have a 21 total for somebody else. I have a 18 for Tally. I have a 15 for Mayak. I have a... Ooh. Wow, Trixxi has the lowest initiative for a change. Zoe actually is higher up. That's wild. Okay, then I have...
My dice do not like me I'm somewhat down in initiative sometimes. It really depends. My dice really don't... My dice either like Trixxi or don't.
Trixxi, did you switch any of your upgrades out on the short rest? Or on the long rest?
I did, yes. I did switch out some stuff.
Oh God, please, did you take the thing? Did you take the Chaos Bomb?
I did take the Chaos
Oh my God. I'm very sorry. I invented some new upgrades for her today, and one of them was the Chaos Bomb, which is literally a bomb of failed inventions. It's a...
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I hope... This is our test run of it. We'll see if she can make a second one. Okay, so then Trixxi, then we have the... Dun, dun, dun. All right, I think it's time for a little bit of combat music. All right, so let's go ahead and cut to it. As you are running into the scene, we're going to switch over to our maps, and rushing into the scene, what you're going to see in front of you is on the other side of this vast clearing, there are a number of tree-like people in the woods, moving around amidst the undergrowth. You're going to see humanoid creatures made of vines, twigs, and these needly protuberances. There are several loggers at the edge of the woods who are screaming, waving axes at a large tree in front of them. And as they do, you look at this and you're wondering, why are they screaming and yelling at this thing in front of, like, it's just a tree. It's just a tree. And then it rears up and smashes one of them into the ground like a nail that is jutted out of a board. And as it does, you are going to see an immense tree figure loom in front of you and let out a low and bark-like roar. Or I guess roar-like bark? I don't know. But this deep, resounding sound of this immense tree that looms over you. Top of the initiative, let's go into it with Rye.
Okay, is that the only creature I can see at this point?
You can see there are, looks like there are 6 other figures moving through the woods. Several, I'm just going to say that there are 3... there are 3 vine blights and 3 needle blights.
I think... Okay, we got 30... Oh, hold on. How much... I need to see how much movement I have, because it's monk movement.
Yeah, it's all of the movement.
Yeah. So as I was starting to move through the forest after the scream, I have my quarterstaff, and I've just been using it as like a walking staff. Mm-hmm. And as I run, it doesn't take an action. I just kind of as it strikes the ground at one point, it shifts and change into a naginata.
Okay, so a naginata, so a giant bladed spear, for those who don't know what a naginata is. They look dope as hell. I suggest you look them up.
Yeah. This is an enemy, right? Right here?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna run up to that one, because I think I'm better off with these guys.
All right, rushing up to the one in front of you. It's going to rear back and let out a deep hiss as you approach. Go ahead, and what do you do?
I'm going to attack it multiple times. We're gonna do first attack. That is a several. 14.
14 is a hit. Roll me damage.
Nice. I'm going to stunning strike.
Okay.
Yay. So yeah, the con.
That is actually going to be a 20. Unnatural.
Oh, damn. Cool. All right. And I'll just do my second attack while I'm here, because
sounds good.
Might as well. That is a 20.
That is absolutely a hit.
It's more than 20. More than 20.
More than 20. I love it.
Cool. I will also I will do another stunning strike.
Sounds good. How much damage did you do from those?
I'm looking at that right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, no, this one. What am I even rolling? I'm rolling a d10. Right. It's many. Many.
Oh, that second stunning strike was a botch.
I did 9 on the first attack.
All right, sounds good.
And 11 on the second.
Okay. That one that you rush up to, you are going to... You know what? We're going to use some cleave rules on this. Because cool. I feel better on this. So you are going to deal 9 points of damage to the first one, and passing through it with your blow, you are going to... So it was 9 and how many? 9 and 12,
11.
I think? 11. Okay, so...
Yeah, 9 and 11.
Okay, that is going to pass through to the next one and almost cleave it in half as you cleave the first one in half. However... As you cleave the second one, it is going to completely freeze up as its vines and thorns stiffen from the sudden impact of your stunning strike.
Nice. Cool. That is my turn.
Okay. You can still make a martial arts attack as a bonus action if you like. Just
yes,
I'm not telling you have to, but I know that you're new to playing a monk, so I just thought I'd let you know.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I will on this one. I'll see if I can. I was also looking because I also can add a d6 to an attack. So I was seeing if I wanted to do that, but I think I can only do that once per long rest or something. So I might as well save it for a different.
Yeah, I would save that one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I will do. I'll do Flurry of Blows because I can do that as a bonus, right?
Yes, you can. So that'll cost you a key point, and then you do 2 attacks.
Yeah. Cool. We'll do that. That is a 19.
That is a hit.
And that is a 13.
Okay, so you can move and hit the next one as well if you'd like.
Excellent. I'll just mow through these guys.
Well, you hit the small
Fantastic.
ones first, so
That's
so
the point.
Okay, so
Is that
well, that's good. I get to close most of those stats.
Yay! I'm helping. Double check that. Okay, I was right. Good. The first, I rolled a 6 and a 5 for my martial arts.
Oh, for your attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is
'Cause-
your...
Yeah. Do I use my martial arts die on that, or because it's flurry of blows? Because it's 2 unarmed strikes technically, but
Yes,
I think we were talking.
I think you would use... So I think you don't use your monk weapons on your flurries.
Yeah.
Let me
So I
double check.
basically like. Yeah, there's some weird rules with what you gave me as one of my feats, but we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that after
I'm
game.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine with using my martial arts die for those 2 because I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Okay, cool. So how much damage? So what'd you get to hit the second one, or the last one?
5.
Oh, total of 5. Yeah, that's gonna. Vines are going to block your blow as you swing in on that one.
Oh no, sorry, because I rolled the 2 attacks first.
Oh, did you? Okay,
So
so what were the first one definitely
Yeah,
hit.
so yeah, and the second attack was a 13.
Okay, so that will hit this guy as well then.
Okay, cool.
So that was-
then it was
that was-
6 damage and then 5 damage.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna take.
Yeah.
He's gonna take 5 damage off that one. Okay, so you are going to crank him upside the vines, and all right. So
Nice.
we're 2 guys down. That's nice and easy. Belle, it's your turn.
Just blur through.
You're just doing some like
So-
gardening.
Until you said, well, that takes off a couple of small guys at least. I was looking at this map and I didn't realize that the big guy was a big guy.
Really?
I just kind of saw it as part of the map.
That's actually that's one of
It
his
looked like
abilities.
just part of the tree.
He has plant camouflage.
So I didn't even really realize what that was at first, and then went, "Oh, okay."
Yep.
So these turned over trees, are these actually like roots in the air, or are they just like sawed trees?
They're just like knocked over trees. So you can use them as
Okay,
cover.
so they are actually roots in the air. They're not just like cut down.
Yes, they are actually knocked over. They've been pulled over, or further to the south, cut over. But like that, right in front of you, there is a tree that has been knocked over.
I'm going to use that as cover
Sounds great.
because that's fantastic cover.
It is. Give you.
And bonus action, Eldritch Dual Mark on the big guy,
Okay, sounds good.
and then I'm going to attack him.
All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls, and you crit on a 19.
Yep, and that's definitely a 19 there.
Okay.
So that's a 19 on the die and a 19 to hit on the other one.
Okay. Those are 2 hits.
So, actually, you know what? I don't have to roll both these attacks at the same time, right? So
That's
the
true,
19
yeah.
was the first one I recognized.
Okay.
Stunning Sniper.
Okay, stunning sniper will apply this round.
And then my second attack doesn't get advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Okay. 18 on a die.
Okay,
So
that's not
close.
it's
So
still a
close.
hit.
So unfortunate. Oh well.
So unfortunate. All right, so he is marked and he
so-
is stunned.
Yes.
All right, so
stunned
roll me
until
the.
start of my next turn. So basic damage.
You're gonna
for
cut
the
down this
other
tree
attack,
quick.
which was 2d10. And just let me look at the other stuff I have again because I need to remember because I haven't used most of this yet. So I'm using that.
Sounds good.
So
So I believe it's 2d10 plus 1d4 for your damage on this, plus your charisma.
yes, the D4 is part of the Eldritch Dual Mark.
Mhm.
And then I can also use my other invocation of Eldritch Shot to expend a spell slot to add multiple d8s.
Balls. Okay. Do I am I immune to
So
any
my
of this?
spell slot level is at 3rd, I think. Yes.
Yes.
So that's a d8 plus 3 d8.
Wolf.
4d8.
All right, let's do it.
So I'm going to do that. I'm expending a spell slot. Let's just mark that. Okay, so that is 20, 30, 38. 38 points of damage.
Okay.
And is this target huge?
This target is huge, yes.
Okay. It gets pushed back 15 feet.
Are you sure about that? You know what?
Well-
You said it, so we're going to do it.
Well, I think it doesn't. I'm not really sure if it's a choice. It just seems to be kind of part of it. Because I'm inflicting force damage.
So that's part of the... I believe it's part of it. I don't think there is a choice. Okay, so I'm going to do a dex save for the two guys behind them. That's enough. And that... Okay, they both rolled high enough. Okay, so 5, 10, 15... And that's going to be... They're going to dodge out of the way as the tree is pushed back 15 feet. All right. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else on my turn.
All right. Well, neither can the tree, so that's nice and easy. He rolled a 21 on his initiative, but that doesn't help. Okay. Down beneath that, I've got Tally.
What am I going to do then?
Dance.
I had literally one thing set up. Hey, you're 120 feet. And you're 120 feet. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to use a quickened level 3. This is against the big tree.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to use a quickened level 3 Chaos Bolt.
Okay. You will have advantage on this attack because it is stunned.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18 to hit is a hit.
Amazing. And then this is 2d8s.
Yep, and choose one of the d8s to be the damage type if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's it. And then it's going to be 3d6 because of the level turtle. Oh, holy crap. Okay. So you're going to take, that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 thunder damage.
Okay, 20 damage. Perfect.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to do... well, that was my bonus action, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do a firebolt against Big Tree.
All right, against Big Tree. Roll me with advantage.
That is going to be a 20... It's going to be over what I had last time.
All right, sounds good. Give it to me.
And that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage.
And you're on fire now.
All right. That's not the way Firebolt works, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't light creatures on fire. But it...
Well, flammable object.
It is a creature, not an object.
Ah. It's made out
however...
of wood, though.
Well, yeah, well, and Trixxi's made out of metal.
And then she is going to also move. Off.
All right, sounds good. Let me just put it this way. If you try to use things to light my trees on extra fire, I'll remember that half your characters have nipple rings and I have heat metal. So let's not play with, let's not go down this rabbit hole. All right. So what you are going, I will say that it doesn't necessarily catch on fire, but those firebolts do a lot of additional damage to it. It appears to be vulnerable to fire because some of its branches and leaves are going to begin to ignite as it is caught alight. All right. And you're going to do your movement. Tally, that was your turn. Michael is going to go whoop, 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 whoop. And that's I think he only gets like an extra 10 feet of movement. So he's gonna rush over, he's gonna rush over toward the other guys, actually. He's gonna double move up to them, raging and putting up his fists all the more like Scrappy-Doo. My god, he's the Scrappy-Doo of this game. All right, Zoe, you're up. Put him up.
Okie dokie. So, is this... I know we're in this, we're doing the damn thing, but, like, is this creature inherently hostile, does it seem? Is this creature type inherently hostile? Or did maybe they piss this tree off, and maybe he speaks for the other trees?
Maybe it's the Lorax causing all the problems, guys.
Right? Okay.
You can make a... nature roll?
I'd like to certainly try. You know what? Yeah. Ciao. Oops. Oh no, I know shit all.
Its eyes are glowing green. Green's bad,
0.
right? 0? I mean, it
Yeah,
literally...
I rolled a 2 and I have a -2, so there's
it literally knocked... It hit somebody upside the head so far, they ceased to exist on this, like, plane of existence. They're no longer 3-dimensional.
I see.
It hit a human being so hard, they are now a 2D, like, they are the real paper man. That that guy's name was Stanley, now he's Flat Stanley.
Oh no, Flat Stanley. All right, for Flat Stanley.
I was going to go
5,
Mario
10,
or
15,
Paper Mario.
20.
Paper Mario? Yeah, no, it's Paper Mario.
Paper Mario.
30 feet. All right, for Flat Stanley. Let's see. Oopsies. Yep, that's what I meant to do. 70 feet away from me. How far is my... you know what? I'm just gonna...
Your shotgun range?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm in shotgun range, actually.
You're gonna be at long range for your shotgun, but this thing is stunned, so you'll be rolling flat.
Okay. All right, let's try it. Ka-chow! Oh, 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Hell yeah. Okay. I really should
Are we
have
smiting
grabbed my
today, milady?
lozenges. Oh! Yeah, I guess we should do the thing. Let's do
It's
the
up to
damn
you.
thing.
Like,
Yeah, I think so. That's an extra 2d8. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Do it. Ciao! Actually pretty decent damage. 20 plus 1 is 21 damage.
all right, 20 plus 1 damage. Damn it, that's pretty good.
Thanks.
That's 21. This thing is definitely starting to get cut down to size. Beautiful. Anything else on your turn, Zoe?
That is everything.
All right, so it is the Vine Blight's turns. The ninja-looking guys, starting with the one directly next to Rye, is going to rear back and attempt a constrict maneuver against Rye. Rye does a... I'm not going to spend a hurt them more on that. It tries to constrict you, but is unable to. I am not spending a hurt them more on a 4. All right, one of them is going to try to constrict Michael. And that's going to be a constrict for an 18. That is going to be 7 points of damage. Oh boy, he only has 20 hit points, so that's gonna be fun. So he is now constricted as vines wrap around him, and the other one is going to rush forward and attempt to do the same thing to Taliina'a, and that's gonna be an 18 to hit Taliina'a.
That's absolutely a hit.
Tally, take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as vines wrap around you. And I want you to picture this because we're this type of stream. Are you dressed in basically your normal outfit?
Yeah, she doesn't wear armor. So she is mostly dressed in her normal
You're
outfit.
getting animated.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're like, oh no.
Oh no, daddy.
The vine creature's gonna go and turn its head to the side when you say daddy. It has no idea. But yeah, you're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained until you escape, which is going to be problematic for you. But we'll find out about that. Trixxi, you're up.
Okay, so quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I'm wondering if I can bonus action. If Trixxi runs kind of 30 feet, bonus action grappling hooks to the tree, and then I can be in distance to shoot at the vine blight, or not the vine blight, the tree ent thing.
It's the tree folk, as it's called.
The tree folk.
I know, right? It has a much cooler stat block than the ant.
Cool.
I was very pleased to find it.
So yeah, that's what I would like to do. Is Trixie's gonna take out her grappling hook and try and aim for the tree branch, try and hook a tree branch, and whip herself into the trees, and then take a shot at the vine blight.
Are you literally attacking on Titan?
I have not seen that show, so.
All right, I'll show it to you later. You're attacking on Titan.
Okay, so yeah, Trixie's gonna go into the tree, and then take a shot at the vine. Yeah, because that puts me in.
So which one are you attacking?
The vine blight. The big one. I keep thinking it's a vine blight, but the big one.
The tree folk.
The tree folk. Cool. He's still stoned, so I have.
My name is Trixxi, and I speak for the trees, and the trees are saying I should take your knees.
So this does have the
This is your special ammo?
Yeah, this has the special ammo. So if it equals a 20 and above, it counts as a crit. So this is great. Get to do this. Okay, so 12 plus. Oh, it's exactly a 20. Whew. All right, so that is a 20 to hit.
20 to hit's gonna hit. Roll me damage.
All right, so that's 64.
Oh, I thought you said 64 points of damage, and I'm like,
no, 6d4. No,
Mommy.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I feel like that is definitely that is something that I feel like that is definitely more of a not my capabilities for damage. I feel like that would be more of a Zoe or a Belle kind of number for the crit there.
Or a Rye. Rye's getting there.
I know, but I haven't seen Rye do the damage yet.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
So 3, 6, 9, 11, and 2 more. 12, 16. So my crit's 21 damage.
How much?
21.
That's still a good hit. What type of damage is it?
It is magical piercing because I am using the Lothlorien Barbed Devil.
Ooh, I love the Lothlorien Barbed Devil. So 27?
No, 21.
Okay. I don't know why I always hear wrong numbers.
I don't know, but I think it is just regular. I don't think it turns it into... Yeah, no, it just is.
It is not.
It's just magical. So that's going to be that.
All right, your shot is going to hit its thick bark, and... All right, so it's piercing damage. Perfect. It is going to take a chunk out of it. And... anything else on your turn?
Nope, that was my bonus action, my move, and my action. Oh, wait, I take 2 shots. Just kidding. I forgot. I'm an artificer. I'm going to take a second regular shot.
All right, take a regular shot.
Damn, sorry for about that. It's been a while since I've shot things. That's a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit's another hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. That's going to be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Magical piercing.
Magical piercing. Another shot ricochets off of its hull. This thing seems to be pretty resistant to piercing damage, but it is still getting pinged away by your shots. It is badly hurt, by the way. I would say this thing is proper pruned. Good shot. All right, and that's the end of you.
Yeah, did I notice that with Belle's shots? Like, did I notice with ours?
Bell's shots are...
Because I would have, if I would have seen that, like, take slightly potentially less pings, I might have changed what I did. But also, I could be far.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that shot was good enough the first time that the crit kind of disguised how much damage it took. Because I forgot to tell you beforehand.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
That's okay.
So what I will do is I will do something nice for you. And that is, I will spend my Hurt the Mores in fun ways rather than mean ways. All right. So down beneath you, Trixxi, as you are firing a couple of shots up into the tree folk, the Needleblight beneath you is going to rear back and is going to try to hit you with some needles. You're going to hear as needles pepper the branch that you're standing on. But I got a 6, so that's not going to hit you. And Needleblights only get 1 attack per round, so that is him just kind of jumping in place, trying to, like, hit you with needles. And then, let's go ahead and... Okay. And, hold on one sec. I'm just going to ask something of my players. All right, so with that, I'm going to spend some Hurt the Mores, and I have 3 Hurt the Mores. I am going to, let's say, Belle, so I was stunned this entire round. I'm going to spend all 3 of my Hurt the Mores to shake off and make 1 attack so that I get something done this round. Is that fair? I'll spend 3 of them to shake off that stun.
Okay, let's not make it a habit, though. Well, I'm spending my crit for the thing.
Okay, you know what? That's a fair
And, like,
point.
I can take another feat, then, if you want to keep devaluing
No,
this
No, I'm not going to do. You know what? That's fair. So what I'll do instead...
If you want to walk back the feat, like, I can take a different one, but...
No, we'll leave it there for now. I'll just do something else mean. Okay, so, well... Luckily, they have 1 sidekick that's been hiding in the brush, which is conveniently right next to you, Belle. So, Belle, on the other side of the tree where you are right now, one of the fallen saplings, one of the fallen trees, is going to rise up and glare in your direction, and is going to pounce over at you, attempting to smash you, but good. Actually, you know what it's going to do? Even more so. You are going to be aiming, and suddenly a tree-shaped man is going to step out of the fallen tree. Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, damn it. No, I can't do that. Okay, so it's going to jump over. I thought I was clever, but this tree's fallen over, so it's not a living tree. I can't teleport into it if it's not alive. So instead, it's just going to jump over and try to punch you in the face.
I mean, technically, it could still be alive.
I don't want to make that justification.
Like,
does it?
Pulling the limbs out, the roots out, doesn't mean it's dead yet.
Okay, then we'll say that it is alive. It is
Like-
going to...
It could even have half its roots still in the ground and like keep living and shoot new stalks going
I
straight
guess
up.
that's true. Yeah, okay.
Very
So, you know what? Then it's going to do a teleport and take a swing at you.
Trees are resilient fuckers.
That is true. They're the broccoli of the wild. It is going to suddenly appear out of the side of the tree and take a swing at you with a 19.
Is that hits?
That will hit. All right, I'm gonna roll damage on that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. You're gonna take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. I can't believe I rolled that low.
Okay.
And then it's gonna take another swing at you with its club.
Okay.
Which is gonna be...
First things first.
Yes.
You hit me. Hellish Rebuke.
Yes. Ooh, okay, let's... Oh,
Dex
God, no.
save, please.
No. Shit. 8.
Yeah, that's not a save. Okay.
All right.
So this goes up by a d10, I believe, because I'm using a slot level. Oh, for each slot level above first.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I believe you're like
Okay.
at 4 or 5 d10 now.
So that is... The base is 2d10. And
Man, I didn't think this one through.
5d10, I think. No, 2d10 on top. So 4d10.
Mm-hmm. I
One
didn't
sec.
think this one through, guys.
Where's my other d10? There it is. And I dropped my pencil. That's 30 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's 60 points of fire damage. God damn it. Okay. It is going to explode with fire as your Hellish Rebuke hits it. And it is going to take another swing at you. That was a 20 to hit you with that unnatural. And is only going to deal 13 points of damage because it uses d4s and I can't roll above a 2 on anything I roll. So another 13 points of damage as it cracks you again with your, or with its club, and that is going to be the end of the round. Top of the initiative, it is Rye.
Tis me. I have one in front of me. I would like to hit it a bunch. Woo. That is a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
I'm gonna do the damage for that one and then see if it's still up before I do anything else.
That's fair.
That is math. 13? 13 slash.
13, it is still up.
Cool. I will hit it a second time. That's an 18.
That's a hit.
Boop. That's another 11.
Yeah, how do you do it?
I think, yeah, I'm pruning away, like prune, and then finally I just cut through it. And then I'm going to run all the way over here. And, oops, helps if I'm not using the measuring tool and I'm actually moving myself. That would be great. Whoop. Move all the way over here and flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. Let's free
Like
cat.
this one, I guess I gotta. Yeah, let's free cat. Woo. That is a 14.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna do the second hit as well, which is
Fine.
more than that, like
Perfect.
25.
Yeah, Vine Blights, not particularly armored.
Cool. And that is another 11 damage total to that one.
Okay. That one is half dead as you rush up and start slamming into it and welcoming to the jamming it. Perfect. Anything else on your turn?
No, that is everything.
Fantastic. Belle, it's up to you. This woadling is right in front of you, trying to whack you with its club-like arm. It is Groot. It's bushwhacking you.
Okay, so that is un problemo. For me, because that is right in front of me. So I think I'm gonna move away.
Okay. All right. This is going to be hilarious. Okay, it's going to make an opportunity attack if you are not disengaging.
Disengage does not exist for most people.
You can take disengage as your action, always. It is one of the rules, like you can take the dodge action.
I thought disengage was a rogue thing.
They get it as a bonus action. Anybody can take it as an action, but rogues can do it as a bonus.
And then monks can, I think. Actually, no, monks can't.
Okay,
No,
but
rogues,
it takes
just
your whole
rogues.
action. Then.
Yes, it does.
Correct.
Okay, well
Yeah,
that's
why
fucking
we don't
bullshit.
use it.
Isn't
Yeah, I
useful.
know.
So
It's useful if you're fighting a dragon, but that's about it.
Monks can also do it as a bonus action with a key point. That I was correct. It's disengage
Alright.
or dash.
So it is going. Does a 16 hit you?
no, it doesn't actually.
Okay, it's going to swing its club at your face, and you're going to be able to back out, kind of maybe taking the butt of your gun and knocking its club aside.
Cool, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna. How badly injured does it look? Very,
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take one shot at it. That's a 17 on the die, so that's gonna
That's
be
a hit.
more than that.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be 15 plus 5, so
20.
20 points of damage.
And that's piercing, right?
It's whatever my gun is.
Okay. All right. So you are going to fire off a shot, damaging it greatly. It is barely still on its feet.
God damn it, it's still not done.
Now it looks like it's resistant to piercing.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to shoot my actual thing again, the big guy with my dual mark on it,
Sounds good.
instead, and ignore this little sapling of nothingness. Natural fucking 20.
Oh, God damn it. Did you roll with advantage too?
No, I didn't. Why would I roll with advantage?
Because it's stunned.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Why is
didn't
it stunned?
the big one?
Yeah.
Because you stunned it.
Until the start of my turn.
Oh, it's until the start of your turn. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
So I
going
could
to
stun it again now, or
Yes,
I
you
could just do
could.
damage.
You're just going to do damage.
I think I'm just going to do damage this time.
All right, give me damage.
Okay.
And please give me the D4 of necrotic or force, the D4 of force separately.
It does not say that it's force damage.
Oh, okay.
It just says an additional D4 of damage.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll
I
have
think
to
it's
look at that.
basic, normal type of damage for the dual
Okay.
mark.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I mean, it does count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance.
Yes.
So, okay. One more.
However, a
This is
quick
gonna
note,
take a minute.
if something has a resistance to piercing, magical does not actually automatically overcome that. It's only if they have a resistance to non-magical damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure the we were clear. Thanks.
It's not
All right.
magical damage. It just counts as it for purposes of the resistance, is all
Sounds
it
good.
says.
Cool.
So I'm just letting you know in case it has magic.
Nah, it's just a big tree. I was really hoping to hit you guys with something from it this round too. Oh well.
Uh, 48 points of damage.
Holy crap. Okay, 48 points of damage. That is
Yes,
going
because
to...
Deadeye let me roll my dice 3 times.
That's fair. All right, so it is going to tank half of that from its resistance, but it's still going to take 24 points of damage on that crit and is going to rear back as you blow part of its bark away. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think so.
All right, so it is time to have some fun. This beat is sick. It is the tree's turn, and it is going to spend enlarge. I'm going to spend a hurt the more to cast enlarge reduce on myself, become even larger, and then I'm going to tree stride right here and make an attack roll. Let's go ahead and do a crushing vine attack against as many of you as I can. So advantage on Tally. That is going to be a hit. No advantage on Rye. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, then I'm going to spend a hurt the more to roll for Zoe. That's going to be a 21 to hit. And I have one more hurt the more, but I only have a reach of 10, so I can't actually hit Belle with that. So let's go ahead and do this. So first one. Holy crap.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I don't want to. I can't quite reach you, unfortunately.
Okay.
What I can do, however, is I can do 33 points of damage to Tally as it just whips up a vine and crashes down into you. I can deal 36 points of damage to Rye, and I can deal 38 points of damage to Zoe. All of you are going to gain the grappled condition, which means that your speed is reduced to 0 and you have disadvantage against everybody but me, according to 2024 rules, which this thing is a 2024, which is interesting.
That's okay. I'm right where I want to be.
Ah, balls. Okay. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire a Nightshade Bolt with my last action at Trixxi, but Trixxi is in the tree, so that's going to give you 2 points of cover. So I think I still hit you though. So Nightshade Bolt, it's going to fire there. That's going to be a 23 to hit you, Trixxi.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay, you are going to take 27 points of poison damage.
27?
Yes. As a bolt of nightshade fires in through the canopy and crashes into your side. And that's my turn. Tally, you're up.
Okay. Okay, Rye is too close to me.
Rude.
Yeah. But oh, this could be funny. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do a quickened spell antagonize against the tree folk.
Okay.
So can you make me a wisdom save, please, Kelly?
Apparently not, because that was a 13.
Okay. So you're only gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 psychic damage. But you need to use your reaction to make a melee attack against another creature. And you're going to attack the Vine Blight that is in front of Rye.
All right.
Now you got a 10-foot reach.
So I rolled a 4, which means that that's a 13. So that is a hit. Crushing Vine. Well, I did double its remaining hit points. Well, it is bludgeoning, so it's resistant to bludgeoning. So that still puts it at -2. Okay, so splut.
I love that. Okay, and then And then I'm going to take the disadvantage and do a firebolt against the thingamajig, the tree folk.
All right, give it to me.
All right, so that's gonna be base 19 and a base 16 plus 8.
That's a hit.
24. Sorry, it's late. My mental math skills have tanked.
That's fine.
Completely. And this is 2d10 worth of fire damage on you. Ah! That's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fire damage. Please.
How do you do it?
So after she kind of wraps some purple psychic energy around this thing that compels it to smash its little cohort, then she's just going to weave this purple fire in her hand and basically just like slam it down against this thing, and be like, just catch fire.
It obliges.
Yay!
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No.
All right.
No, she is going to move further away from the other kind of enemies, actually. So there we go.
All right. Michael's turn. Michael's going to spend his round and is going to break free of the binds with the titanic strength of an 8-year-old, with the strength of a real man. That is his turn. And then he's going to be like, I got this one. And then he's not going to be able to do anything because he only has like his main action. All right. Zoe, you're up.
Heyo. I'm going to make a point blank range shot at this tree guy. And I can do that because I have close quarters fighting.
That is the tree Tally killed.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kelly.
the big one?
Yeah, the big one's dead.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, there's another tree guy right behind.
I'm going to make a long range shot at this tree guy. And well, it's
All right.
within my range, but that's fine.
Yeah, you could walk
All
up
right.
and just pop him.
Me. Ciao. Oh, I can't do shit. No, I rolled an 8. That's
All
fine.
right, well, you get 2 attacks per round.
What?
Yeah, you're level 6.
Wait, do I? Holy shit. I didn't do that before.
Oh, yeah, you didn't do
Okay,
that
let's try
last
it again. Oh no! Ciao. My level 6 is, that's a 15. But do I have, no, I don't think I have determination anymore.
Let me just double check this. 15. You do have determination.
Oh, okay, cool. I will use my determination.
That's going to be a hit.
Let's
Roll me
go.
damage.
Let's get him. I'm gonna use a smite. So, I realized, okay, purple is my regular, the other ones are the smite, because the smite's actually radiant damage, so I don't know if they're, like, resistant to either piercing or radiant damage, but, that was really poor. That's a lot of ones. Anyway, 8 piercing and 5 radiant damage.
How do you do it?
Yes. Oh, nice. Okay. I think it's gonna, like, hit it, in one of its knots, and then kind of explode with radiant light. Kind of knocked it over the edge.
All right, it is going to explode and is going to collapse to the ground in a
Nice.
pile of lumber. All
Shrapnel.
right. Sorry, shrapnel.
Thanks.
You're welcome. That's what I'm
Fire
here for.
starter.
Fire starter. All right. Next to, I can close a lot of windows now. Good job, guys. All right, the Vine Blight turn is going to see this little shit trying to take a swing at him, and is going to try to take a swing back, and Michael's going to get grappled again. It's a bad day for Michael. And he has 1 hit point left. Oh, come on. All right,
God,
that is his...
Michael's no good. Very bad day.
I know, right? Trixxi, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing that those guys are resistant to piercing. Trixie's like, oh, that's not gonna work very well. She's gonna take her gun arm, is gonna switch, and you're gonna see this baton kind of come out and start cracking with lightning energy, and I would like to
Tase him.
she's gonna move and try and attack the one that has Michael grappled, because she sees that kid getting hurt. Cool, and I'm going to attack you with a shock baton.
All right, let's do it.
Well, the first one probably is not going to hit with an 11.
All right, let me just double check. You have your determination.
Sure, I'll spend it on that.
That's a hit.
Nice. And then it's Trixie's not good, very bad day. A 13 for the second one.
Those are 2 hits.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Vine Blights have an AC of 12.
Nice. Is it resistant to bludgeoning or lightning?
Bludgeoning, yes. Lightning, no. Actually, neither.
Cool. I'm glad I swapped this out, the short.
Yeah, it's a much better weapon for this. Yeah, Vine
I
Blights.
figured I had piercing. I was like, instead of the impact gauntlet, this does stuff, and it does a really cool thing on a 20. So.
Actually, it's only the tree folk that had, or the tree folk and the woodwoad had resistances.
Well, cool.
But you have a better weapon now.
Not really, because it's 3d4 when I hit, and this is 2d4 when I hit. So. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. It is better to use the gun. But was not seeing anyone shoot them, so she would not know. She just saw that these wood people are 11 plus 10. That's going to be 21 points of damage for both hits.
And did you remember to use your intelligence modifier for the damage? Instead of your dex?
No, I didn't, because of the initial inventor artificer rules, I put most of my points into dex. So I've made my smart character I've made my character not as optimized because of having to split between int and dex. So I've actually made my dex higher.
So you got 21?
This character, yeah, 21.
Doesn't matter for me. How do you do it?
Well, actually, no, sorry. That'd be 19.
Oh, okay. Fury of the Small?
Yeah, I'll do a Fury of the Small in there.
Does that push you above 20?
Yes.
How do you do it?
I think she's just gonna come back and go, you know, it's really silly to pick on the small ones. They're the ones that can really give us a prize, and zort with the baton right up the ass.
Oh, shocking. Stop vining. All right, that one is going to collapse to the ground. And anything else on your turn?
Bonus action? Can I do anything?
I'll let you try to grapple the needle blight up over to Rye.
You don't have to.
No,
also, I don't want it close, so I'd rather not.
Oh, fair.
No, for bringing a target closer to someone, it has to be smaller.
Oh, you actually do that? That's really cool.
Yeah, no, I can't do it as a bonus, as a thing, but the thing has to be smaller. I can flip to something else, but to bring something closer, I have to have it to be smaller unless I take an upgrade for that, which maybe. But
sounds good.
That's Trixie's turn. She's just
All
gonna, because Cure Wounds is an action. Yeah, it's Healing Word, that's a bonus action. So she's just gonna kind of actually step in front of Michael.
Okay.
Where the kind of whichever of these squares is more in front of the Needle Blight, but Trixie's taking a position in front of him.
All right, the Needle Blight is going to take a look around, is going to make a morale save on its intelligence of 4. I rolled a 1. And so it is going to look around, look at the scene, and go, and try to run off into the woods.
I would like to chase it.
Cool. Rye, go ahead and make me an attack roll. You are way faster than this blight.
Get him.
Cool. Zoom zoom.
I just see like Rye's legs start spinning around like Speedy Gonzalez. Or the Roadrunner.
My castle for Imogen's crit numbers. I rolled a 19, so I can definitely hit on that.
Yeah, you're definitely going to hit on that. Roll me damage. You're going to kill it.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
It has 11 hit points.
14, because I rolled a 9.
How do you do it?
I think it's like one of those, I'm just like focused chasing after it, and then I just bring the naginata because I have reach, and that's why I didn't want it close. So I wasn't, because I'm hurt, so I wasn't gonna go within 5 feet of it. I was gonna stay back my 10 feet, but I just like slide it out and just like basically cut its legs out from under it as it runs.
All right. The needle blight is going to collapse onto the ground and is going to wither up and die directly in front of you. And with that, we are out of combat.
Trixxi's gonna go take vines off of Michael on the grapple.
Sucked so much.
Oh, you look incredibly injured.
I'm fine.
yeah.
I'm fine. I just need to...
No.
I mean, we're all really hurt. We can take a bit of a little rest to bandage ourselves up. Like, we're all looking really bad.
Yeah, that tree folk packs a wall up. I'm gonna limp
Get
back.
that.
I'm basically leaning on my naginata, just like, yeah.
That's a really cool looking sword spear you got there.
Thanks.
That thing's like
Belle's
5
gonna
times
sit
my...
in a tree and take 15.
From the edge of the clearing, one of the woodsmen is going to approach you. She's going to have her hands up. There's an axe in one hand that is covered in tree sap, and she's battered to hell, and is going to come a little closer. Hey there. My name's Maya. I'm one of the loggers at the mill.
Hi.
Thanks for the aid.
Hey.
That thing has been attacking us for days now, preventing us from getting anywhere.
Oh,
I can see why.
yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a... Is that more of them?
No, that... Mostly just those, like... Sorry, I haven't slept in days, but those, like, little blighty guys. Mostly them. That was the only big one. It's been teleporting in and out of trees and all sorts of weird shite.
So given that this mill is theoretically very old and this has been happening for a long time, is this a reoccurring problem? Or are they all of a sudden very agitated?
I mean, we always have problems with, like, a couple of druids and stuff, but this was a little bit untoward. We never had, like, a full-on one of those big bastards come this way.
Well, what did you do?
And we just, our jobs.
Did you go into like a part of a forest that you haven't logged from before?
I mean, we're always looking for more lumber, and we're always trying to take down some of the bigger trees. Maybe? Maybe? Are you guys investigators or something? Did Doc send you?
Yeah, the Bakagami solo mill?
Yeah, it's right over here.
Perfect.
Yeah, Doc sent us.
Do you want to come get patched up? I mean, we've got a little bit of medical supplies left. There are quite a few of us that got injured, but so far, only a couple of deaths, she says, looking down at the splattered man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, come with us, and we'll get you patched up. And thanks for the assist, eh?
Yeah, no problem.
It's what we do.
That is what we do.
You guys got, like, a name or something?
Yeah.
I'm just rye.
Oh, it's my favorite type of bread. Well, nice to meet y'all. Let's get you patched up.
Thank you.
Huh?
No,
Sir,
no.
of course. Follow me. And with that, she will take you toward the mill to go get patched up. I think that's what we're going to call game for tonight because it's pretty late. But hey, a big thank you to everybody who keeps us on the air. And thanks for all the raids tonight if you were on Twitch. A big thank you to our divine producers, Mum, Shotgun Dave Vermillion and Soul Omen, our wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin, Crush, Urquhart, and Big Nut, our Monster Maker, Larouk, and our High Council, Terran, Amethyst, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Aladeth, Nerdy Metal Gent, Nihilist, Cookie Mon Steve, Iron Warrior X, and Lord of Zoinks. You guys are all fantastic. Thank you for everything, all of the love. We'll be back with ColdIron, not next week, because we're taking the week off, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, and then... I think 2 weeks after that, because we have a convention that we are going to. So if you're in the Victoria, BC area, come out to SakinoCon, where we're running a bunch of panels, and it's going to be a lot of fun on the 21st. So hope to see you there, and we will see you, if you're over on our Patreon, on Monday for Technocracy Dominion. And with that, have a good night, y'all. Yeehaw. Or I guess tree-haw.
Tree-haw.
Tree-haw.